the intro.
There's a call in the air, can you hear it ring? A vision of change, it's our time to bring. Gather round all you dreamers and doers. Together we're stronger, together we're movers. Lifting each voice, a chorus so bold. In the name of love, let our stories unfold. Every heart matters, every hand we lend. Welcome to the table where we all transcend. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the calls. No more division, it's time to unite. Each story, each struggle, it's our shared light. From every corner, let's lift and embrace, creating a future with compassion and grace. So let's build the bridges, let's cross every line. In the heart of the struggle, the stars will align. The promise of progress with every hand we lend. Welcome to the table where we all transcend. To the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the calls. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. A space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative, together we'll answer the calls. Together we'll rise. Together we'll fight. Hand in hand we'll chase the light. And we'll chase the light. Championing change, let's write our own song. With faith in each other, we can't go wrong. Welcome to the table where new dreams are born. Space for the hopeful, a bright new dawn. With courage and kindness, let's break down the walls. For initiative together, we'll answer the call. So come join the circle, take your place here. With love as our guide, we'll shed every fear. Welcome to the table, the time is now. In unity we stand, let's take our bow.
So
You see, I'm mostly off my phone for most things because my computer's getting kind of old. So it's doing new software on it's kind of like rough.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, we are live. We're here to rock and roll and play some D&D. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully all of you are super excited about it. And welcome back to the channel. It's a regular night, Tuesday night, and we're here to have some fun, really, at the end of the day. And like I said, if you decide to join us and hang out for the night, that would be absolutely amazing. And remember, at all the time, anytime I ever say it, I say it every time. I'm always jumbling over my words with this, but your free time is your most valuable asset. And the fact that you choose to spend it with us is just absolutely amazing. And thank you so much. Now, we have a new player tonight. It's a little bit of a surprise. We've been playing this for a couple of months now, actually, trying to figure out how to move it all around and shimmy it around because he really wanted to join the Shattered Veil side of this lovely campaign. And, well, I say it's lovely. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself and you think it's lovely as well, but I think it's lovely. That's, yeah. Anyways, you want to join the side? If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, James, and let everyone know, like, just a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm James. I'm coming at you from central part of America. I'm from Arkansas, and I will be playing Bird, who is he's a guy from the rougher part of town, but you know he's off doing his thing.
Nice. Super excited to have you here, and thanks for joining in on this fun-filled shenanigan adventure that is been chaos at times, but also fun and laughing and enjoyable. And I've really tried my best to keep people on their toes because I really like that wow factor when it really happens and people just get caught off guard and you leave them there. And when that happens, when I see you guys get there, it's just that's like one of the most fulfilling parts for myself when I'm playing D&D is that specifically is the wow factor, the trying to keep people coming back, because that's the main thing. People are only going to want to come back is if they want to come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like sometimes, though, that there's so many players out there looking for a DM that they just show up anyways because they get to play the game, even if it's not very good, because they don't really get a chance to play very often. So that's my mentality, is I'm thinking to myself, they're only here because no one else is hosting a game, not because they're enjoying what's happening.
False.
Just tell me you like me. Okay, anyways. Okay, guys. We're gonna just dive right into it. All right. Bird, you have been traveling for
Every luck gets.
Pardon?
Sorry, I saw a pause. I was like, every light gets you one uncommon magic item.
Bird, you've been traveling for half a day now. You started early morning, and it's about noon before you reach Mirren. And you know this place to be a small, hidden away fishing village for the most part. Here's Mirren right here, and you do manage to get to a tall cliff where you see down below. I gotta delete those. Down below you see Lake Thistlemere. It looks like it's carefully spoken. The town is small. There's no walls or towers, just low timber buildings that rest on what look like concrete footings at the edge of this lake, just outside of the reeds. You can see nets hanging from most of the posts on the docks. You can see they're being mended to, dried, and or simply just left in place. You see what looks like veiled windows, railings in pale cord and shadow. You see smoke drifting lazily from the chimneys, but the lake, it just dominates everything here. And as you get closer, the forest of Thistlemere begins to open a little bit more. And as it does, you start to feel the roots pulling from the earth. You see the moss swallowing the stones, and the air cools, carrying the scent of what seems like damp reeds and clean water long before the lake itself fully comes into view. As you're looking over the lake, you see that its surface reflects the sky almost too perfectly, broken by only the slow-moving fisher boats that are leaving the docks and coming back in, and the soft knock of the hulls against the docks as well. Reeds whisper at the shoreline, bending through. There is no wind. You don't feel a wind coming off the water, which is oddly strange. As you stand on the worn road that skirts the town's edge, you heard the rumor before you ever saw the town. Not spoken loudly, but spoken twice the same way. Just fragments, a warning muttered over a drink, a name never finished. A small cabin, abandoned years ago, sitting at the edge of the lake beyond Mirren's fields. Most claim it's empty. Some insist it stayed that way, but others whisper that a couple of individuals are hiding out there. Not locals, not travelers, people who don't want to be found or who can't afford to be. As you leave the road behind and head toward the lake, the ground is soft beneath your boots as Grass gives way to damp earth. The sounds of Mirren fade with each footstep. Voices dull, tools quiet, until only the lap of water and the whisper of the wind through the reeds remain. The lake stretches wide and still its surface unbroken, reflecting the pale sky like a sheet of dark glass. Soon the cabin comes into view. Slowly, as you see, it sits crooked and half. Oh, here you go. There you go. As you see, it sits crooked and half. Oh, sorry. Where I lost my spot.
Oh, what? You lost your spot.
Yeah, I lost my spot.
Is it crooked and half dilapidated? Is that what you were saying?
Half swallowed by time. The roof sag. You see the roof sagging a little bit. Open shutters hang loose, tapping softly against the wall with each breath of the wind. From a distance, it looks empty, forgotten almost. As you begin,
I've seen actual houses like this before.
as you draw closer, the details begin to feel wrong almost.
Mm.
What would you like to do?
So I've come upon this house and things feel a bit wrong. I'd like to look around and see if there's any indication of footprints, recent activity, maybe how long it's been since someone's been through here.
All right. You can give me an investigation or perception. Your choice.
I will go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay.
I'm not as familiar with Roll20, so I'm not sure where I need to go.
Okay, so on Roll20, if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see there's a big chart of things. There's a little dice. If you tap on it, it'll pull out a little window. You can either keep it on simple roller, which allows you just to select one of each. If you go to advanced roller, it lets you actually play around and like how many you want to roll. If you just hit the D20, it'll automatically roll it.
Oh, did it go?
It did. What'd you get? You got a 19.
Well, 19? I don't have my modifiers pulled up, so.
Who rolled that? Someone else rolled? You don't have to. So what you'll do is you rolled your 19. So you just on your character sheet, your modifiers for perception, that is going to be a 21.
Nice.
So,
I see all.
I see all. I see everything. As you look around the area, you start to see there are what looks like faint paths through the grass. They don't look like they're normal treadways. Like they look like the reeds in the area have been bent, where you can kind of see footprints have been recently. Near the shoreline, you see a stone that has been overturned. It's still wet on one side, and as if they've been careful while being here, but unfortunately they haven't been too careful.
I'd like to sneak up to one of the windows and see if I can hear or peek in and see if anyone's inside.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Well, that is. That roll. There it is.
Okay, so you got a +7, so that's not too bad.
Wow.
But it still is a 9. As you you feel like you're able to get to this window, and in doing so, you don't hear much noise from your footsteps, as most of the ground beneath you is soft and water soaked from the lake being so close. And as you do, you get up to the window and you peer through. There's no shades block it from the other side. There's the windows that are there. There's no glass in place. It very much goes straight through. You can kind of see almost right into it. And as you're looking inside, you see one large room. You see a table, a chair. There's a couple of crates that you can kind of see, and there's a door on the other side. 2 doors, actually. There's the front door that you can kind of see where the entrance is, and then there's another door that's kind of half cocked open, but you can't really see into that room from where you are right now.
Well, I'm not going to get anything done tiptoeing around. I go around over to the main door and I open it up and let it just hang open and let the light go into this dilapidated house.
Okay. So as you do that, I need you to give me a acrobatics. Yeah, dexterity, to see if you're able to actually get up on, because when you get over to the front of the house, you notice that the first few steps going up towards the door are like broken. They're not fully.
Oh no.
All right.
There's
We're
like
getting
a
these
board
we're getting
break
these low
and it falls
rolls out of the
through.
way. That's what we're doing. We're just getting them out of the way. Why not, right? As you go to step and you feel like you've found a proper guide, and one of the pieces of wood that looks like it's broken, but on the one side it looks like it's stable enough that you can put your weight on it. As you do step down and reach for the railing that is kind of halfway up, the wood gives way, and as it does, you tumble backwards into about a foot of water, and you land. Is it Syl?
Yeah.
Okay, Syl. Syl, what are you doing right now as you see this happening?
I was out kind of posted, also keeping a watch on this house, noticing this individual, the first individual that I've seen approach this house since I started camping out and watching it. I would like, as he falls, trying to get onto these steps, I'd like to sneak up closer to try to see what he's going to do inside this house, since I've been waiting for
Okay, whereabouts
about
are
a
you?
day. I would say, I don't know what direction he came in from, but
I'll just go put your token there. So when you went and checked the window, I assumed that you would checked let's say this one right down here.
okay.
Yeah.
I would
Right?
say
So
that
then-
I'm camped out over here.
Okay, so you're over there. Okay, let me give you
Mhm.
access to your character so you can move them. There you go, and there you go. Okay, there you both have access. So, Bird, you've tumbled into about a foot of water below you, and still, as you are waiting in the bushes, and you've spent the night here, and you've been casually watching. You've watched Bird go approach this house, and then you've watched him kind of check through the windows, and then attempt to make his way onto the stairs and tumble backwards.
Sploosh.
Yeah, just a sploosh.
I'm going to go ahead and try to sneak up using this coverage
Okay.
a little bit closer.
All right. What's your passive perception, Bird? 12. Okay. Give me a stealth check. The DC is going to be 12.
Okay.
You know, you'll have advantage on it actually because he did just fall in the water, so I'll give you advantage on that. Not gonna matter. Not gonna matter. Not gonna matter.
roll.
Oh my goodness.
That's an 11.
That's an 11.
Yeah, 'cause I got +4.
Okay. As you are sneaking up, Bird, you notice something out of the corner of your eye to your right.
I sit up out of the water with a lily pad on my head and a frog on the lily pad, and we both turn and look towards this direction. You have two sets of eyes on you.
You're not, apparently neither of us are very sneaky, huh?
Well, I'm used to more cobblestone sort of stuff, more city stuff.
Yeah, I can tell. Surprised you had so much trouble with those steps. What are you doing out here?
Well, I had gotten a rumor that someone that I might need to know could be found out in this area. Made my way over, and I've just been trying to see if I can find some things out. What are you
Did you
doing
look?
out here?
I am also looking for a few individuals following some rumors. Although you're the first one that's appeared here. Supposedly they were supposed to show up here at some point. But I'm looking for supposedly a group. Sounds like you're looking for an individual.
Yes, I am supposed to be finding an individual. Uh, I'm going to assume that you're not affiliated with all of the sort of regular going on guards, seeing as you're also hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, definitely not a guard from here.
I'm trying to find a link up with some of the rebels.
Hmm. Sounds like we might
I'm not,
actually be looking for the same thing then.
I'm not trying to join them or anything. I'm just trying to piece together some little mysteries I've got.
Hmm. What mysteries, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, just give me one second. I just stand up, just water cascades off, and the frog hops off my head. And I just take the lily pad off and kind of step up out of the water. It's like, well, those are really personal, and I don't really know you that well. I'll risk mentioning rebels to you just because you don't seem like the kind that would go snitching, but that's most of that's really private.
You know, that's fair. I won't try to pry too much. I know I don't like when people continually try to pry into mine, so I'll respect that.
Well, you can pry later over some drinks, but
That I can definitely do.
until then, I've got to find this person I'm looking for. Now, DM, did I get a name or just an indication or some identifying trait of this person I'm looking for?
You know that they were they were assisted by a Crimson Vanguard captain to get out of the city. And that they were about 5'6", 5'7".
But I don't now have like specifics on race or gender
Uh,
or anything like that.
You would have heard that they could be human, elf, fair skin, but
Well, miss, I'll be completely honest. I have no idea who the hell I'm supposed to be looking for. I just know that they're a little shorter and somewhere out here. What about the people you're looking for? Maybe there's some commonalities we could find.
Uh, I don't have any specific individuals. More so looking for a group or people that would know the rebels. I'm hunting down knowledge, you could say.
Hmm. All right then. Well, I reach down and I pick up the two boards that broke when I fall. And it's like, well, I found some firewood. Let's hope there's a fireplace inside. And I try to go towards the door and open it up.
all right. You managed to step up these stairs, as it's not that far from where you fell. It's maybe another like foot and a half. It's not hard to climb up them. And as you get to the door is you can push it open. It's not difficult, but it does feel as you're pushing it open as if it hasn't been opened in quite a while. The hinges are kind of stiff as you're pushing this door open.
Just like, or just like,
yeah, essentially it's just it creaks pretty good when you open up this door as you climb inside. The interior of this house is this cabin is pretty run down. Floorboards are missing and pried up in certain areas and rotten through. So very much looking like you need to watch your step wherever you go inside of here. You do see a rough table off to the left. Same with only a single chair. You see some broken down crates ahead of you. It is midday, and the sunlight that is coming through the trees enough, you can see bits of light peering through each of the windows. So the house isn't dark. You have a fairly decent ability to see most of the things, and you do see a fireplace that's just past the chair. It's empty, but it is full of what looks like could have been not too recent, but recent ash, as if a fire may have been there in the last
as
little
I go
while.
inside.
Sorry, go ahead.
As I go inside, I just go, "Oh God, it's coming after me!" And I just like open by the door. It's like it's completely fine. Do you want to come inside?
I was about to run the other way. You should be careful with that.
And so we go inside, and I toss those pieces of wood in the fire and try to get it going and stuff.
Sil, you've been mostly covered behind coverage this whole time, right?
Yep.
And are you following Bird in? Yeah.
Yeah, once he says that it's okay and I hear him kind of rummaging around inside, I'm going to follow him.
Okay. As you walk in, Bird, you get a full picture of this tiefling. Please go ahead and describe your character.
Yeah, so you see this purple tiefling. She has purple hair and black horns that come up. Very piercing, like light green eyes. She's dressed in kind of like some rustic leathers that looks like she's been on the road probably for a little bit. There's a lute that's strapped to her back, and she has some daggers at her side.
And of course, you see hunched over by the fire a human man in his mid-40s with graying hair and 5 o'clock shadow. And he's got a small drum on the side of his waist and a hand axe on the other side. And you can see as he bends over that and gets that plumber's crack into view, he also got a pair of daggers on his back that normally would be hidden. And then, of course, he's not wearing any fancy sort of armor. It looks like just sort of regular peasantry clothes and a little bit of light armor. Some nice blues and blacks and grays.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Where'd you travel from?
Oh, I came here from the capital. Huh? Well, I say the capital. I feel you might be able to infer where by that statement.
Yeah, I'm aware of the main hub.
Well, I'm Bird. What is your name?
I'm Silvala.
Silvala. That's an interesting name.
Oh, thank you. My parents were very eccentric.
Wow, that's very nice to have memories of your parents. Anyways,
you don't?
Not many. We did not have much growing up, but Now we got a fire. So you and me, we can just, and I sit down on the one chair and hope it doesn't break underneath my weight because I'm trying to be all cool and stuff. And, kicking my feet up on the table. And I feel just like one of those legs might just give out underneath
Are
me.
you try to like back it up and lean it back?
I just try to lean back in the chair and kick my feet up and hope that this very old furniture holds.
You know what? Yeah. Give me a I guess it's got to be an acrobat. It's got to be a dex set. Dex. No, what would it be? What would that be?
A luck throw. just
Performance.
Yeah.
Performance.
Give me a
That would be
performance.
good.
Yeah, give me a performance. Give me a performance check. Yeah, give me one of them.
Oh God.
Oh, you know what?
Let's see how it goes with my modifier.
That's a 12. Okay. You got 12 for performance. Oh my goodness. Really sailing heavy into this bard. Okay. As you
Gotta be smooth.
As you sit back and you push the chair back and you put one foot up, you hear what sounds like the splintering of wood almost. But in this moment, your more desire, I guess, would be to how you come off than anything else. So you ignore the first crack as you put your second foot up on top of the other one, cross and lean back in the chair. And as you are leaning back in the chair, you hear a second very familiar, but it holds. It holds for the moment. So as of right now, you're looking pretty suave. But I would say that you can see a bead of sweat kind of rolling down his brow a little bit, but he's also just been in the water, so you really can't tell.
Yeah.
If you would.
There's something.
There's something. But you pass. You definitely pull off the suave, the resting back there.
After hearing the cracks and having established myself as a suave individual, I just kind of like slowly sit up and, upright myself and be like, well, we do seem to be down one chair. Well, you know what? Here, you can have the chair. And I slowly get up and I just like scoot it out away from the table. Here you go. And I just kind of go around to the other side of the table and be like, well, Silvana, so what brings you looking around for people around here? In the middle of nowhere.
I was hired to find out some knowledge on individuals.
Individuals?
Yeah. Whoever was camping out here, though, looks like by the state of this place, I missed them by quite a bit.
Not too much. There's still some wetness on some of them rocks out there. I could have sworn the way that things looked, there might have been someone here in the last day or so. But then again, I'm not used to tracking out on the grasses and dirts and mud.
Yeah, fair enough on that one. I mean, I've been here for probably about a day now. I got here like early yesterday, midday yesterday. I haven't seen anyone since I camped out, but I mean, I also had to sleep a little bit, so they could have snuck out or snuck in, I guess.
Who knows? Maybe they might show up here in a bit. I think I'm going to take a moment and take a look around in this old house and hopefully not fall through any of the floorboards.
You can give me an investigation or survival if you'd like. Ooh, please. Oh, thank you.
Join in that one.
All right.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to do survival. They're the same.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
okay.
19.
Nice. No, this is good. As you, after heading over to the fireplace and throwing a little bit of wood in there and attempting to start a fire, and your introductions, you both start to look around. And as you do, one thing that you're picking up on, both of you catch it. First of all, Bird, where are you looking? And Sil, where are you looking?
I'll be looking in that bedroom to the side.
Okay, you're over here. Okay.
Okay. I'll split it then and go over
Okay.
past the fireplace.
So, Bird, as you're inside this bedroom, one of the things you do come across is it looks like this area was lived in, not super recently, but not like within the last day or two, but definitely within the last week, something has been here. You find a what looks like a hurried bedroll just kind of like tucked in underneath the wooden bed frame. You see areas in which there might have been a pack that was sitting down on the floor, where it looks like it has disturbed some of the dust and some of the moss growing. So you can kind of see little areas where someone has been in this house. Still, as you are walking about, one of the things you see. And you clock is 3 claw marks in unison. And the middle one is very distinctive. It looks longer and more pointed than the other two. And you first notice it in the floor and the gouges that have been dug out of these scratches. They look fresh and like freshly splintered. As you're looking around, Bird, in that room, one of the things you do catch is on the windowsill. You also catch what looks like something struck the windowsill. It's 3 claw marks as well from the inside, and it looks like it again. The window has been freshly splintered.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back into the main room.
Okay.
Still looks like someone was here, but looks like something might have been getting after them and they've left.
Yeah, I noticed some marks over on this end as well.
So, Sil, you rolled a 17. What did you do?
Yeah.
Oh
17
no!
plus something.
There! I found him. Let me just.
19 total.
Look,
My phone is very sensitive.
He ran out.
He's just gone. He went out the window and fucking gone. He's like, I know what that is. I'm out.
That's laptop next time.
Sil, one thing that you that kind of like clicks in your mind, these claw marks, they resemble a creature that you've may have dealt with in the past, a razor stalker. They are a medium-sized bipedal predator bird. Yeah, they're medium-sized bipedal predator bird. They've got feathers kind of along their arms. They have 2. Think a mixture of a velociraptor and but the smaller version in Jurassic World Dominion, the one you find on the lake. That.
Yeah.
Think that.
Okay.
But it also has spikes that go from the bridge of its head all the way down its back into its tail as well.
Okay.
You recognize these claw marks from a creature similar. That's what triggers in your mind when you see these claw marks.
These kind of look like something I've seen before.
Well, that makes one of us at least.
It's not a great creature. Hopefully I'm wrong.
What does it look like?
It looks like kind of like a medium-sized bird.
Oh, that didn't sound too bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad until you realize that it has these claws.
The
and it
second she
has
says the
spikes going all
claws
the way down.
and the spikes, Bird, you recognize what she's talking about. You've seen a razor stalker before. You know what they are. Specifically, you know what they are because the Crimson Vanguard used them as things, as creatures to hunt things.
I have a look of realization. Oh, you said medium-sized bird. I was thinking turkey. No, these are the murder turkeys. I got you.
Yeah. Not friendly. They do not taste like chicken, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I've only ever seen a few. It's just, critters are not my strong suit when it comes to outside the city.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of hoping I'm wrong. I really don't want to have to deal with them. Maybe they
Do I?
chased whoever was here.
It might be a good idea if maybe to get a few boards over these windows, just in case something does try to come back out.
Do we really want to board ourselves into this place, though?
I'd rather have a one entrance exit than 5 or 6 particular windows a flock could burst in from. But that's just me. I mean, we do what you want. Just sit here and wait for the murder turkeys to come get us.
I mean, are you planning on staying here long? I wasn't planning on sleeping here.
Well, I was hoping people might show back up, unless you've got like some lodgings over at that other little town.
I believe there was an inn I passed that's here.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get anywhere here, so I'm just gonna put a little letter down, and I'm gonna get out a piece of parchment and a pen. I'm gonna go over to the table, and I'm gonna write a quick note and be like, "Bird was here. If I'm looking for someone, they meet me at what's the name of that inn?
The eel lantern.
The E Lantern Inn.
Eel, like in like
Electric.
yeah, electric eel. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
yeah.
Eel. Where the
Yeah,
heck is it?
And I take out a small little wood block that has like a little paw print, and I dip it in the ink, and I put a little paw print stamp on there. It's like, if people know, they know, hopefully. And yeah, I guess I just look around. I find a loose nail or something. I just kind of stamp it into the table. It's like, well, I don't want to be here any longer if there's murder turkeys around. So if you want to, we could just head back to the little town for now, since we obviously didn't find what we're looking for.
So while Bird is writing this note, it's the lanterned eel. Sorry, I've said it backwards. The lanterned eel. As Bird is writing this
Out furiously.
this note, Syl, what are you doing right now?
I think I'm slowly, because I know I didn't get to look in the bedroom. I'd like to, as he's writing this, make my way over to it and take a peek inside.
All right, give me a perception or investigation, whichever one you would like it to be. DC 12.
Nope, 11. I don't see shit.
As you head into this room, one of the things you see is imprints on the floor, similar to the ones that Bird saw of like what looked like a pack was there, a rolled bed, a bedspread. But one thing that picks up, for you being in the area for as long as you have, you've kind of grown accustomed to the sounds of the area. One of the things you pick up is it's calm.
Oh boy.
Like,
that's not ominous.
Almost too calm. Like there's a settling of unease, just quiet unease, as Bird is speaking about leaving this note, like saying what he's leaving and writing down on the wood there, on this piece of paper. And the weight of the claw marks kind of feel super fresh, but there's almost no sound. And then as you are standing in this room, you catch something out of the corner of your eye, out past the window. Something moves.
Yeah, Bird, I don't think we have much time for you to finish writing your note. I think we need to go now.
I am the ease and done. All right.
As you hear,
Wow, what's up?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that.
a little. I
And
really
you-
hope I'm wrong, but probably the same thing that left these claw marks.
Oh.
you
Are
you-
there any rafters in this
Oh
house?
no! It's one floor, one big
How
room, a
terrifying
small
would that have
room,
been?
and like a roof that kind of goes into the peak there. There might be like a supporting beam across either side, so there might be like one or two above, but like nothing really that is nothing to hide in, if that makes any sense, if that's what you're looking for. There's like there'd be like a beam going across. Here, let's see if I can. There'd be like a beam going across. Why can't I freaking do it? Like across this area right here, and like another beam maybe going across here, right, for the roof to like support the roof. But that's about it. There's no like real rafters up there to hide anything.
I think I lost my person.
Yeah, he's not on the map at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really hard to navigate on my phone in the roll 20.
Okay, give me a second. I'll put it back on again. There you go. He's back on.
He peaced out.
He peaced out.
He said, "Big Bird,
You're like
gone."
Bird. I think you need to finish that map. He's already gone.
Well, man.
It's at this moment when you tell Bird that he should probably finish up quickly and you guys should go, that you hear on the outside just this like nails being scratched across like a chalkboard almost. It sounds like it's coming on the outside over here. And then you hear again that sound. But that sound comes from over here.
Whoa.
You remember
Looks like there's two.
you remember from when you've from your history of knowing about these birds, especially you, Bird, seeing them, they are about 4 to 5 feet tall. And they have pretty razor sharp beaks at the front. That kind of like they're not really beaks. It's like a jaw with the costal bone that's right at the very front there is quite hard. Like they could hit you with it and it would do damage. And their claws come out, and they only have 3 of them. And there's 2 that are short, but the middle one just comes out hooked. So what are you guys doing?
Sorry if I'm turning my person distance way.
It's all good.
Don't think we can run.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing we could do. We could funnel up in this bedroom, but then we'd be danger close. I just move to the center of the big room, and I draw a dagger out and just prepare my action for if a creature comes through.
Okay, which way are you looking?
I'm going to face towards the door.
Okay.
The outside door.
I'm going to go and move on the other side of him, and I'm going to face this window.
Okay.
Since we heard it in 2 locations, I don't want to be looking at the same place.
As as you're facing this window, you hear that sound again, like that clicking sound, that kind of as if it is kind of like calling to something. Then here's the second one. It's a couple of short clicks and then silence again. And then suddenly you hear the creaking of the stairs. Did you guys close this door?
I didn't.
No,
I didn't either.
No. As you see, where is it?
I guess I would see it first.
You're definitely gonna see it as you see this thing step onto the stairs. I'll give you a bit. I'll make it really big so you can see what it looks like. Looks like that. The feathers down its arms. That hard bipedal bone. That spice going all the way down it.
Murder chicken.
I see a thing. I do the attack.
You do the attack. Okay, you go ahead. You know what? You want? You're throwing the dagger.
I'm throwing the dagger.
All right. Throw the dagger. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how this goes down. Oh, I'm so excited about this.
Well, it's gonna be 2.
Okay, that's fine.
So what you'll see is, and this is all part of my attack action. You'll see that I go to throw this dagger at this creature, and then I reach towards my chest and I pull, like from thin air, what looks like a spectral dagger, and I throw that dagger as well as I throw my side dagger after it. It's part of my attack action.
Okay. So, do you have to hit twice?
Yeah, I have to hit twice.
They'll both hit.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, they'll both hit.
It's hard for me to go down because when I try to like move the chat window, it moves the whole thing.
I can move your I can just tell you if you want going forward. I can just tell you what you rolled if it makes that a little bit easier for you.
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah, I can just tell you what you rolled.
All right. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Nick mastery of my dagger, which allows me to make a weapon throw in my attack action, which I'm going to use one of my psionic daggers.
Okay. So
and then I'm just going to free action Solana. There's a thing.
Just throw 2 of them. It's Jurassic Park. Just throw 2 of them. Okay. They both hit. Roll your damage dice, which will be
2d6, I believe.
Your daggers do 1d4 plus 3, but
the regular dagger does a d4. The psionic daggers do a d6.
Yeah. So your regular dagger will do a d4, right? And then the other one will do a d6. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I believe they're both plus 3 on those.
Yeah. Your psionic no, that's whispers. Oh, yes, they are. Okay, I was reading the wrong one. It is D6 and it's plus 2. There it is. Okay. So that is what? 3, 7. Holy crap. 13 points of damage to the first thing. Oh, my goodness. Nice. Okay. Let me write this down. Add 10 HP.
And it's startling to see this giant murder turkey in front of me. So for my bonus action, as part of my class feature, after I've made an attack with a psychic dagger, I can use my bonus action to throw another dagger. Now this one will be a D4.
Okay.
But to clarify, for that first psionic dagger, I'm initiating Vex, which is something that it's a mastery that is attached to the psionic daggers, so it allows you to have advantage on your next hit on the target.
Okay, so you
she
have
already
advantage
knows
on this attack.
Going. Yes, so
all right.
I have advantage on the attack. I'm going to go ahead and roll to see if I hit, and if I do, I'm going to apply sneak attack damage to it.
So what's that dagger? Just a regular dagger?
It's a psionic dagger. This one, because it's a bonus action, it only does a D4 in damage.
Okay, so it's the psychic blades.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 15, so that hits.
All right, that hits. I'll get 1d4 plus 3, and then 2d6 for the sneak attack damage.
What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was puzzling last night.
I got a friggin' min-maxer.
Minimum of 18, max of 35 damage in one round.
Okay, so you rolled 2d6. Is that the plus 3 as well, or is it just the d6? You said they're d4s.
It's the d4 plus 3, and then the 2d6 are just straight as is because they're sneak attack.
Okay. D4 plus 3, which is. Did you roll that? Oh, it's right there. So 2.
I did.
Okay, so there it is right there. I see it now. Okay, 2, 5, 8, 13 fucking points of damage again. What the hell is this?
Savannah murder turkey. It's like, and you're just seeing this. I had one dagger, and suddenly I threw 3 daggers, and as the other 2 that came out of nowhere hit, they leave no mark and they just vanish.
The way I'm seeing this right now is this razor stalker steps into view, and you just see Bird just go just start fucking flailing and throwing shit. That's how I'm seeing
Bird
this
go
right
burr.
now. As you see the dagger just, and then just the psionic ones just kind of like disappear, but one of them sticks in this thing because one of them's real, right?
Yes.
Yeah, one of them's real. So you see one of the daggers just stick in this thing as it takes a tremendous amount, and it is pretty bloodied, but it's still standing. As you throw, we're gonna roll initiative now. All right.
Yeah, get me on that low end.
Get me on that low end. Okay. Oh my goodness. And then they're gonna both roll initiative. Oh, you kidding me? All right, so the one you stabbed at the beginning, that one is the critical one. So it's pretty much gonna go Sill, Razor, Bird, and then Razor again. For
Just
now.
show my special move like right off the bat.
So he's like, what the as you throw those daggers, you see Sill, what you see in front of you is one of these things right into the window. Jump up into the window.
Okay.
And look right at you and emits this this screech that kind of just rings in your ears. It's not quite a reptile, but not quite a bird's call. It's kind of a mix between the two. As when it does that, you see its mouth open. You see all these little tiny razor sharp teeth lining the entire jaw. As you threw the daggers, Bird, into this other one, you saw it kind of like snap at the air, attempting to catch them, thinking it could catch the daggers before they made contact. And as you saw it snapping at the air, you did also see these lines of just razor sharp teeth. They're not meant for piercing. They're more meant for shredding.
Yeah.
So, but it is Sill, you on deck with the Razor Stalker next.
Well, that sounded like a G sharp.
All right,
Oh, I lost you.
Nope, you're good. Okay. Oh,
Big
he's
bird,
outside
big
the
bird.
door. Dang it. Okay, I'm going. Let me see. Okay. On the one that's coming into the window by me, I'm going to cast sleep on it.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
wisdom 13 save.
Okay. Just give me a second here. Let me see.
Yep.
All right. It fails.
Taking notes. Signs of murder turkeys turns into 2 exclamation mark murder
Yeah.
turkeys.
You cast sleep on it. Okay. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Well, I see how it is. Okay.
Looks a lot better in 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or have the incapacity condition until the end of its next turn, at which point it must repeat the save. Oof. Okay. So I swear I read this differently, but okay. All right. That still works though. Still happens. It doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do though. Dang it.
Yeah.
As you cast sleep on this thing, you see it just kind of like go woozy and shut its eyes and then just fall forward and face plant
Mom.
into the boards and the floor in front of you.
Perfect.
It wouldn't take damage off that, would it? No, I don't think it's far enough fall.
Mm-mm.
No.
I would hope not. Damage might wake it right back up.
That's what
I
I'm trying
would
to
prefer
say.
if it
See
didn't
that the other
take
thing it
damage.
says it takes the action to shake it out of its spell's effect. I was thinking if it fell from that high and it hit the ground, it would shake, but it specifically says if someone within 5 feet. So it says that something has to shake it awake. It can't just fall and be jarred awake. So
Okay, cool.
because in 2014, I believe if it just gets shaken enough, it would wake up, and that fall there would shake it enough that it would like hit its head and then be like, the hell? It would lose its turn, but it would wake up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
2014 sleep was...
Yeah. So okay, well, yeah, he just falls.
2024, we're really sleeping for real.
Yeah, he falls and just smokes his head right off the floor. Kind of bends in half a little bit and just like falls limp onto the ground.
And then I'm gonna kind of elbow Bird and say, all right, I got one down right now. We got to finish off the one in front of you. And I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. I have those too.
I know.
Pulls the lute out.
Yes, sick guitar riff.
Remind me, do we add those to attack rolls or?
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a D20.
You get it for
D20 roll.
You get it for an hour or two, I believe, right?
Yep, an hour or until you use it.
Yeah, an hour until you use it. Yeah. So
it's just a D6 to add to a roll if you fail.
All right.
And then.
But Big Bird is supposed to be friendly.
I will. Whoop. Helps if I can actually move my character. There we go. I'm gonna jump kind of into this door frame.
All right.
But get a little bit closer. And that's my turn. I ended there.
And that's your turn. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, well, I guess it's the bird thing's turn now. Oh, God, no. Monster. Murder turkeys.
No, it's your turn.
Well,
the other one rolled a natural 1.
Oh, nice.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Okay. After getting that little bit of inspiration, I kind of just tap the drum at my side and bump, and use my bonus action to give her a little bit of bardic inspiration.
Hey.
We're jamming now.
Just sharing the love. I get it.
I pull up my hand axe and I go and I throw it at the currently... Why isn't it dead? Murder turkey.
All right. how far is that?
20.
Your hand axe? What's the range? Is 20 feet. Outside of 20 feet is, I believe, disadvantage,
60.
right?
Yeah, but are we farther than 20 feet? Because hand axe and the dagger both have the same range score, so that might have been
You're
important.
right. You're right. So, no, I wouldn't say you're farther than 20 feet. I'd say this whole cabin is maybe 40 feet long at the most. So you would be, if you're halfway, you'd be at 20 feet. It's just the tiles, the way the tiles are in this thing. I didn't set it up quite right.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, you would probably be about, you'd probably be 20 feet at max from where it is right now.
So I rolled a 4. Could I go
Okay.
ahead and use that bardic inspiration to do a D6 and add on to that?
If you'd like to.
Is that how that works? Yes,
Yeah.
I would. I would like to actually hit it with my axe, maybe. So with my axe, I believe it's a +4 to hit.
It's
I can't
2
remember.
plus 2.
+2.
Yeah.
So 4, 2, 6, 9. I don't think a 9 is going to hit, is it?
No, it does not hit. But you see this thing kind of after you've already thrown a couple of daggers at it. This thing kind of just like it's watching as if it's like kind of learning from your behavior so far, and it sees you go to throw something else and just kind of shifts to the side as your hand axe kind of just and just kind of like shears off its shoulder and it's into the water behind it. And that's when it kind of like lowers itself down a little bit into its haunches. You see it just move and just emit this same screech the one behind you did as it just starts running towards you. Just and just launches itself at you through the air.
All right. I'll call that turn. There's not really very much where to move.
Oh, my bad. No, go ahead. You move. I am bad at that sometimes.
No, I'm not going to move because there's like nowhere else to go. I just got to kill the turkey.
Well, you got to
Like
kill
there's
the
a murder
turkey. This thing
turkey
has
in front
50
and
feet of
back.
movement. So you are about 20 feet away. So I'm giving you the option to utilize your movement to see if you get out of the way of this thing.
No, I'm just going to have to take that turkey head on.
You're just going to take it? Okay. I'm sorry. Like that's one thing. So remind me, I am bad at that sometimes by like just skipping past a portion of someone's turn. Sometimes I catch myself usually, but so it runs at you and launches into the air, and you see it pounce straight up. And it's going to try to bite into you.
No, it's not going to hit the ceiling.
No, it's not, because it's only 4 feet tall. This thing that launches is like 8 feet in the air. You know what I mean? Like it's that would be funny though. That would be, you know what? If it rolls a natural 1, let's see what happens.
You know what? Now you said it's 4 feet tall, and now I'm just like, you know what? I could just football kick that thing. That would be hilarious.
Oh my god.
Does a 15 hit?
I think it does.
Believes yes. You got 14. Yes, it hits.
Yeah,
as this
14.
thing launches into the air and comes down, I need you to give me a DC 13 strength check as well.
Strength check.
Yes.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. This thing latches onto you. Okay.
My clavicle.
It does 7, 1, and 6, 13 points of which, hold on, 7 of those is piercing and 6 of those is slashing. As this thing jumps in the air, it does manage to get its teeth around you and its claws into you. But with that natural 20, you will have the ability to kind of react in this moment and throw it. I'll give you that in this moment, at this very moment, but it'll be like a DC 12 to throw this thing off you.
The turkey. I want to attempt to try to throw it towards the fire.
Okay.
Try to get it in the fire.
Okay. DC 12, you're able to throw it. DC 18, you make it towards the fire.
That's not that
Or
great. Not. Or not.
Um,
Just into the table, just slam.
Why is this the time I have to roll the 2? As this thing latches onto you, you panic in this moment and you go to grab onto it. But unfortunately, you're not able to get a solid enough grip as it's like slipping and you go to throw it. But what happens is you kind of lose your grip. It does detach from you and hit the ground, but lands in front of you, still standing, looking at you. You are not knocked prone as it screeches at you again.
Sylvana, help! Murder turkey.
And it is, it's now Sill's turn with the other Razor on deck. But the other Razor needs to make if he passes, awesome. If he doesn't, feck.
Let's fail. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, you flanked. I see what you did there.
Yes. There it is. These weren't attached. Okay. I'm going to pull this longsword out. And it was kind of hidden behind the loot. Try to
Okay.
keep it kind of disguised.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull this longsword and try to hit him with the longsword.
All right. Oh, that's going to hit.
That's an 18 because it's a -1 for me to use.
-1.
What? Hold on.
I don't know how.
Hold
Long
on.
swords are
Probably my
strength based.
strength.
They're not depth based.
Oh, because my strength is a -1.
We need to get you a short sword.
Yep.
Where is your hold on attacks? Your longsword isn't on your person.
It's
Not
on there.
equipped. Did you equip it? Hold on. I'm on an old thing. Let's double check. It didn't look like it was equipped. Oh, there it is. You equipped it. Okay. Okay. -1. How do you get in? So you roll. You're gonna roll the D8. You're gonna have to -1 from that. I've never seen this in my life. I've never seen this in my life at all.
It's fun.
All right, here we go. This is gold. You get a 1. It does no damage.
It's great. It's okay because it hit. I also get. Where's my? Dude, if it does no damage, it's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, because you have a -1 to strength, so wouldn't you have like a -1 to damage too?
Yes.
I do, yeah.
It's a 1d8 -1. So if she rolls a 1, it does no damage.
Just get your sword
I'd say
stuck in the floor.
She was prepped the best. But I also get sneak attack because technically I have advantage.
Yeah, you do, because I'm right next to it.
It's a 20. Nope, worse. Okay.
I'm trying to get that 20.
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
So
Okay,
that's
so
4.
4
Okay.
plus. Sorry, new character. Who this?
That's all good.
Plus 3
And that's it.
for sneak attack. Yep, that's it.
As
You
you
only get-
as you
1d6 for sneak attack.
Mine's a D6. Yeah.
Oh, mine's 2.
it might be
That's weird.
it might be it's because aren't you heavier and she's heavier in bard, you're heavier in
Yeah.
rogue.
Yep.
Okay,
So she doesn't have
All
the benefits of the rogue yet. She only has the one little bit.
I'm a baby. rogue.
gotcha. I'm baby bard.
All right, I'm unfamiliar with sneak attack. Once per turn, you deal 1d6 damage to one creature you hit on attack with if you have advantage on the roll. Okay, that's what gives you the ability as long as you have advantage on the roll using and the
actually,
attack
sorry, this
uses a
one wouldn't-
finesse or long or ranged weapon. The extra damage type is
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
you don't
She's
get
not
it.
a finesse
Finesse.
weapon, so she can't.
I read it as martial when I first read it. I don't know why. I'm super used to monk right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, martial, I'm good. No, we're good. So it's 4 damage.
I made similar mistakes. Like
Mhm.
hand axe is a thrown weapon, but it's not considered a throwing weapon, so you can't use it for sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so 4 damage.
Really?
Okay. As you hit this this razor stalker, it like haunches a little bit as the sword that you bring down on it is almost the length of it from like snout to tail. Snout to tail, these things are about 6 feet long, give or take. They're about 4 feet tall, but about 6 feet long.
Okay.
And you go and you bring it down on this thing, and it just cuts into its flank enough to draw blood. This thing is pretty bloodied. It's like it's on its feet still, but you can kind of tell that it's forcing itself to stand right now.
Okay.
The other Razor Stalker will roll.
With-
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No.
Also, with that DM, with the my turn's over. I'm gonna end it there. But with
Okay.
the longsword, because I hit it, that guy has disadvantage on his next attack.
What the fuck? How does that happen?
Oh, mystery.
Because even though I have -1, I am a longsword master. Makes no sense.
It has sap, so disadvantage on the next attack roll before the start again. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, my lovely guy over here, I rolled a 7, so I'm not gonna take that back. I rolled a 7. He does not pass his next check, which now puts him. What does that do? It like puts him completely out, doesn't it? Incapacitated unless someone wakes him up.
Yep.
Target ends on the creatures that not creatures that don't sleep. Fails its second stage. The target is unconscious condition for the duration. So he's unconscious for the next. How long is this? Up to 1 minute. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Well, it's now Bird's turn.
Yeah, I accidentally hit back out of the thing, so I'm trying to get my map all situated back in.
No worries.
Well, theater of the mind, where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and shit. I threw my axe. I threw my dagger. I have another dagger. You know what? Let's not pull out the other dagger. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach towards my heart and I'm gonna pull out 2 of those side daggers, and I'm gonna make my first attack action with one, and then my bonus action with the other.
Does the now just so I'm 100% with that, does the first attack have to hit, or is it automatically? Can you attack with a bonus action just automatically with it? That's not dual weapon fighting, right? That's not that, because no, okay.
It's like it's the specific for the soul knife. It's when you make an attack. It doesn't say when you hit with an attack. It says when you make an attack.
Okay. I'm only wondering because I haven't dealt with a soul knife before, so this is new to me as well. So I got to kind of learn all of this a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm super new to it too. But so I'll make my first attack with the first soul knife, because being able to hit it's important.
Also, roll twice.
Yeah, you have
I'll roll the
advantage
second
on
one
it.
after. Oh, I got advantage on it.
I'm flanking.
How'd I do? I didn't see that second one.
Okay, you got a 13 plus 5, so your first one hits. Like you got an 18, an 18 and a 17 is what you got for the first roll.
Can I go ahead and just, before I do my bonus action attack, can I go ahead and roll damage for that? I'm going to go ahead and use my sneak attack for this round for that one.
Okay.
So it'll be 3d6.
3d6 total?
Plus 3. 2, 3.
Okay. That's what, 8, 11. As you jab with this first knife, this first dagger into this creature, you notice that it sinks in, and as it does, this thing lets out like a whimpered squeal. How would you like to do this?
So for this swing, I would be like, oh, clavicle, you just little, and I failed to throw it, and I just pull both the knives out of my heart, and I just shink them into the sides of. I shink one into the side of its neck and just rip through. I thought I was going to need the second one. Turns out I didn't need the second. So I just used one of them to go through its neck and out.
Go through its neck and out. I forgot to have the music playing. Right through the neck and out. Okay, as you do that, you rip into this thing, and it's just the squeal it tries to make is almost muffled and silenced enough that it rips its voice box, and it kind of just collapses in front of you. For the time being, you have this thing is dead in front of you. It's done. But that would be so hold on.
I still have my bonus action, but
You do.
I don't know what we're gonna do about this other one, so I'm just gonna take my time to be like, what do we do about the one that's on the floor? Free action.
We have a
talk.
minute until he wakes up.
What if we just move him into that bedroom and then barricade it with some tables and get the hell out of here?
I wouldn't move him because if we shake him too much, he will wake up.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be right back. And I use my action real quick, and I go out and I search the water for my hand axe.
Okay. It landed just like out here. So it's the water out by this steps here is like a foot deep. So it's not hard to find.
And then I rush back in. I'm like, okay, let's get ready to kill this thing. And so I just kind of get over to the thing, if you could move my guy. And I quickly grab my other dagger out of the body of the other one, and I get ready.
You have 30 feet? So we're still in turn base right now. So we're still in the thing. So to get out here and back to there, you would have to use like your dash as your action to get back to here. You wouldn't be able to get all the way back to this thing over here.
So I'd get back to like 10 feet or so, maybe 5 feet back in.
Yeah.
Until we go back to
Okay.
adjust accordingly. I was getting ahead of myself.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That's why I'm saying that. It's like you get back to where you were, but you wouldn't go any. Your camera froze, by the way, just so you're aware. You would get back to where you were, but you wouldn't be able to get any further than where you were in the middle of the room. And that would be your turn with Sill on deck.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead because I have 30. So I'm going to get about there. Move over.
Before we go any further, are you guys just planning on going over there and just hacking this thing to fucking death on the ground?
100%.
100%. We're just going to go to Murder Town on the Murder Turkey. It's going to be Thanksgiving, and it's set for carving.
I'm just getting the picture in my head. I'm like, okay, he's went and got his axe. What is he gonna do now? They're gonna go over there and just fucking beat this thing to death.
Oh yeah,
that's their plan. Okay, just so okay, so all right.
We're just gonna get set up, and we're just gonna do a murder.
You're just gonna do a murder. Okay, all right. So you're just moving to there. So then
I'm just moving to there. I'm gonna wait for Bird to catch up with me before I
do anything.
This beastie up. Yep.
Okay. So then it's the top of his turn. There's another one there, and he does nothing. So Bird, it is technically your turn again with Sill on deck.
So for my turn, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get over where the murder turkey is. And before I do anything else, I am going to go ahead and, I believe, let me double check that I have it. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do a cure wounds on myself.
On yourself? Okay.
Yes. I'm going to touch myself inappropriately. Okay, that's 2d8 plus, I believe that was 4?
3 plus 3. Wow, you get an 8.
One.
Look at that.
And then
there you
one.
go. 1. Max and then min, and then plus 3.
12. You got 12
Balances
points.
out. Hey, okay.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna just do a little bum and just give another inspiration out. It's like, okay, we can do this.
So
I haven't used mine yet. So you can hold it.
Oh, you haven't used your yet? Well, then never mind. I was just...
I'm gonna take that back. Do not enjoy this inspiration.
Just enjoy this drumming a little bit, and I'm just gonna hover over the turkey, axe in hand.
While beating on a drum. Great.
All I know is I'm just about to witness this shit. Like, I don't know how to feel about this right now. Oh my goodness!
Raggedy man came in and went burr on my turkeys, and this other lady put it down, and now they're gonna just carve it up.
Yeah, fuck the turkeys.
Okay. If you're just gonna wait there, Bird, then it is Sill's turn.
I'm gonna move up closer. Be like, you ready? We doing this?
We doing this?
We got this.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
And we get advantage because it's prone too.
Sneak attack. Fuck yeah.
So with Bird moving up there, I would imagine you decide to hold your action, right? Because you only had movement to get up there, you didn't do anything else. I'm assuming you're both attacking at the same time, right? That's the plan here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because if you didn't do that and still attack, then you wake this thing up and then it gets a chance to attack. But I'm assuming that's what you're doing right now, is you're just waiting to both jab at this thing at the same fucking time.
Correct. Max damage.
All right. Here we go.
Max damage.
Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yes, Robin, they are edible.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do mine. Oh man.
Wait, you got an inspiration.
I do, but hold on. Let's see. That's a 10. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this D6. Oh, 11.
11 does not hit. What are you hitting? What are you hitting
How
with?
do you miss it? It's
My
not
dagger.
moving.
Stabbing it.
Wait. You have advantage. Because it's prone.
All right, roll one more d20. Let's see what happens here.
12 plus 4.
That hits.
Okay. I was like, that sucks.
Let me
Okay.
just stab the floor a bit.
I know. This would be 3, 4, 5 for sneak, 7 doublage, and I have two-handed weapons, so I'm gonna stab him with my other dagger.
So it's-
13 plus some 4s.
so you said 7.
Yeah,
All right.
and then 2 more. Doublage.
Plus 2. So it's 4, right? Did
4.
you add?
Yep,
did you
yep.
add the damage to the other one? Yeah, you did. So 4.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's it for me.
And what Bird? What are you doing?
Okay. So I know I went and picked up my axe, but I'm not using my axe for my attack action. I'm gonna go up for my naked and twisted combo. I've got regular dagger in one hand and side dagger in the other hand, and so I'm gonna regular dagger and do a nick.
Okay.
No.
With advantage, because it's prone.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Let's do that dagger damage first.
I'm crying a little bit inside. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sneak attack on that dagger damage.
Yeah. Might as well.
It's gonna be a D4 and then 2D6. It's a D4 plus 3, so it's... Oh, Lord.
So what's the damage first? You gotta double that, and then you add the plus.
Oh, yeah, I have to Okay, so...
Does your sneak attack
D4.
count towards that?
I don't think.
I don't think so. So the D4 damage was 1.
So that's a 2.
So 2.
That's a 2, plus 3 would be 5, and then plus 3 would be 8, and then plus 6 would be 11.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
Second.
the first real dagger, and then the Nick weapon mastery goes in. So I attack with my phantasmal side dagger, straight from the heart, heartbreak dagger,
With advantage. With advantage.
with advantage. I can't see what I'm rolling.
You hit
17.
with you hit with a 22 or whatever this is. Yeah.
All right, and then this one will be a D6 plus 3.
So 5. So 8.
And then there'll be one last for my bonus action. The other little that one dagger that I hit like disappears, and I pull back, and then there's another one in hand, and I go back, I stab it again.
All right.
Let me roll advantage,
18.
That hits.
and then that one is just a D4 plus 3.
So 4 total. You rolled. Is that? Did we do it?
As you guys walk up to this thing and watching the characteristics of these murder chickens, if you would, murder turkeys, the razor teeth and everything like that, and they're launching and all that stuff. He just all you see in the corner of this hut is just you guys just pummeling the ground as this thing its eyes open at the last second as you stab it the last time, and it lets out that screech. It's gonna go ahead and bite at who's by. Okay, its mouth is here, so it's gonna bite at you, Bard. You guys didn't kill it. You could have. You were so close.
So close.
So close. But it's gonna bite at you, Bird.
That's fair.
With a 15.
With a 15, I think
but it's also a disadvantage because laying down. No, is it? No, it's not. 15 hits.
It's half movement to get up from prone.
Yeah, it's not disadvantage. So it hits with a 15.
Okay, it gets me.
Bites at you.
Ankle biter.
Oh yes, nice. Let's go. I feel happy about that. And does 11 points of piercing.
Oh, all that cure wounds was for nothing.
You could have been down.
But yeah, if I hadn't cured wounds, I would have been really bad.
As this thing gets to its feet, I don't even know what it's gonna do. It's going to try to hop out this window and get away. Obviously, obviously it's going to provoke a attack of opportunity. But it's going to like it in the last shepherd as you guys just like jabbed at this. All I picture in my head right now is both you just standing with daggers, just fucking stabbing the shit out of this thing that's on the ground.
We're trying to kebab it.
As this happens, it gets to its feet and it jumps to the window. And as it's about to attempt to head out, you both get an attack of opportunity on it.
We're just going Lord of the Flies on this puppy.
19 plus some change. 10 plus what's your change?
I think it's plus 5.
Are you hitting with your daggers, right? So yeah, plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 50, they both hit.
Why?
And this will be plus
damage.
3.
No,
4.
we both got. Oh.
Well, 3 and a 4, that's 7 damage. That's not bad.
It only had 2 hit points. It only had 2 health left. This thing was fucked up. You guys managed to.
So what happens? It turns around and we both just stab it and draw it back in.
Pretty much. You jab it, and this thing just like awkwardly calls out to the air, just like collapses on the windowsill. Half its neck is hanging on the outside, its legs are hanging on the inside, just like kind of like just all sorts of fucked up. But that's it. we're out of combat. The fuck
I
is
just
that?
collapsed on the ground and I just turn to her and I give her a thumbs up. It's like, yeah, we're live.
What did I just witness?
A shish kebab.
A murder turkey murder.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys spent time just.
Oh, well, wasn't as bad as I thought that was going to be.
No.
Ow. I get bit a lot.
Yeah, they really liked going after you, huh?
The other white meat.
They must have thought you taste like chicken.
Get attacked from a long pork. I'm probably gonna use another spell and go ahead and just do that cure wounds on myself again. I think it's 2d8 plus 3, correct?
It is. Yes, it is.
Just gonna
7,
roll those.
12, 13, 15.
There we go.
What am I sitting at? I was at 23 and I went down like 13, and I went up 11 and I went down 11.
Yeah, I think with the 15 you're back up to
Back
full
at full.
HP. All I have to say is if these things got a hold of you guys, would not have been a good thing to have happen.
Thank goodness for that nat 20.
Oh, like
Roll when he
it
first
bit
died.
you
Yeah.
once and did 11 damage. It bit you once.
I know.
It
That was
bit
so
me
scary.
once. It's
I'm
like,
so
well,
glad
you
that
were
I got
worried because I did so much damage on my first round, but then you do that 11 damage on me on a
I
bite,
know.
and I'm like, oh,
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
On just a
quid
bite.
pro quo, turkey.
Suddenly the area around you becomes calm again, almost.
No.
Oh no, not again.
Round 2.
Oh, round 2. Fight. Becomes calm again. You could hear the lapping of the water against the shoreline. The wind in the reeds kind of swaying back and forth.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I could use a drink right about now.
Yeah, it does seem like beer o'clock, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make our way. just pick one of the murder turkeys as I start to leave. It's
Just kick it.
just, yeah.
Okay. Are you leaving your note on the table?
Yeah, I've
All right.
hopefully the note's still there on the table.
Oh, it is. It's still there on the table. It's still on the table.
Oh, I have a question about that. Do I recognize the little print, the stamp that he did?
What kind of a stamp was it? What kind of little print was it?
It was kind of the mark of the fur traders. You know, the little thieves thing in the Capitol that I ran with. In case there were any sort
How
of.
old is your character? Sil?
My character's 45, so
Yours, but
guild
her.
would
How
have
old is
been-
hers?
24.
24. So it's been 20 years.
She
that
may or
stamp
may
still
not
used?
recognize it. Oh yeah.
Like lots?
Oh yeah. It's like a common mark to say, hey, we're not part of the guard.
Okay. And you've been to the Capitol, right?
Yeah, I have.
All right.
I
Being
could roll a
It's a
check for
kid's
it.
drawing
yeah,
of
yeah,
places.
yeah. Give me a history. History would be history. Yeah, history check. I think.
History?
Yeah, give me a history.
I can do history.
It's gonna be like a 12.
Nope.
What was it total though?
6, 9.
9. Okay. As you walk past, and you look down at the little note and you see the little stamp on it. You can't quite place it, but you do feel like you've recognized it. You've seen it. Yeah.
Question.
I've seen some
I still have
children
a
do it.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
use
you
I
can.
didn't have to use. Okay.
Yes, do it.
+3.
it. All right, that's 12. As you walk
Yep.
past, yes, you do recognize this little stamp. You've seen it here and there before. And you recognize it as a part of a group that is heavily known in Duskwatch as they're not rebels, but they're kind of
You say organized crime.
yeah, they're like an organized crime group. They're like explain it, Bard. What exactly are they?
So, you know, when you live in the slums and you grow up in the slums, like, people got to stick together to survive. And so, you know, kids keep an eye on the street. They put marks on places. Some teenagers will break into places and stuff like that. There are a few older people that you can sell stolen goods to, and it's just a loose collective of just chill people.
Okay.
And they've got all sorts of little monikers, like, you know, the bears are the older merchants and stuffs, and a few of the guards that are nice are pandas, and the raccoons are all the guards because they have masks on and stuff. It's just a loose affiliation of it's kind of like its own thieves' cant in a way. But there are just people connected in the capital. And you just know this because you've seen kids doodling it on places, and you know that sometimes you'll see that mark on like doorsteps and stuff. It's just it's a common sight.
Okay, so it's something that you've witnessed. You know, being with your roguish history and your sneaking around and stuff. You are you are familiar with what this mark represents.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
So you guys are leaving then?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go get a drink.
Stiff drink.
Okay. As you walk past, and you walk out the door and make your way down. Since you've already climbed these stairs, you make your way down the stairs and into the woods again. And you start to find your way back to that
Goodbye,
muted
frog.
path. Goodbye, frog. Did you name it by chance?
No.
Frederick
Oh.
the frog.
Goodbye, Frederick. You sat on my head. And that was about it.
You were brave.
We were close for a moment or two. As you find your way back to the muted path, you begin to walking along. You start to pick up some of the sounds from Mirren again. It's not far off. It's maybe a solid 30-minute walk from where you are right now.
As we're walking, I just turned to Savannah. You know, I've heard there are people who can actually talk to animals. You think Frederick might have seen the people we've looked for? If we could find one of those people to talk to him?
You know, depending on how long he's been alive, maybe, but I don't know how smart frogs are. So I don't even know if he would recognize what people are. Besides someone that looked like you, would he even know days? Like, could he tell us, oh, it's been this many days? Like,
What is the life of a frog?
I think it depends if they get stepped on or not, but...
Do the days literally fly by, you just eating flies?
I take psychic damage from that.
Oh my goodness. I take psychic damage from that. I'm hurt so bad right now.
There's a big
That's
eye
all
roll.
the casual chat I had.
It doesn't take long. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna address Bird and go, after, we killed 2 murder turkeys, you can call me Syl.
Oh, okay, so.
A little easier.
Yeah, it's a little easier. But yeah. And I'm Bird, of course.
Yep.
Bird is the word. Like those 2 things we just killed.
I mean, you're pretty murderous like them too.
Oh
You
my
landed
goodness.
both final blows.
Well, it's mostly fear. So the adrenaline really gets you going. I didn't encounter shit like that in the city, so I'm sorry.
Oh, you
Excuse
haven't
me.
had to fight them?
Yeah, pardon me. My language. I shouldn't say such things around a woman. But yeah, we don't encounter those in the city much.
Right at this moment, my foot's gonna catch a rock, and I'm just going fuck. Be like, no, like you're good. We're fine. I perform in taverns a lot, so I'm used to colorful language.
It doesn't
This has
take
been an
long for you
interesting
guys
bonding
to
experience.
make your way down. You find your way to that cliff edge that overlooks Mirren again, and down below you can see the small quaint village that's down there. Down at the bottom of the hill that you are at right now. We'll just go ahead and put some things there so you have an idea. Stuff and things. You guys are right here. Right now. Okay. At the bottom of the hill, you can see what looks like a little market. There's stalls and things, but they look like they've been they're shut down. It is probably mid-afternoon now. It's been a few hours since you made it to the cabin and you had your little altercation, and now you're on your way back. It's only been a few hours. You see the market, but it looks like it's shut down. One thing you do notice, though, even though it's daylight out, all the lanterns around town are lit.
That's odd.
The water looks
I don't know what that's about.
suspiciously calm. You can't really see any moving wake or moving waves crashing into the docks or anything like that. And as you get closer, you hear little rumblings throughout the people that are there. You catch a couple of glances sent your way from some of the fishermen on the docks, and you can see a couple of children carrying baskets, looking like they're pulling their workload around. You can see in the very far, as you guys get about here.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you access to your characters because it's only right that I do that. As you can see on the docks, there are quite a few fishermen doing what you would assume a fisherman do. The stringing of nets and fixing gear and taking care of the boats and hauling in their haul for the day. You see a few people walking around with a few strings of fish slung over their shoulder as they're all heading back. As you get closer, you can see the lantern eel just off in the distance, looking right at the top of a small embankment leading into the lake. And one thing you do see is also a shrine. It looks meticulously clean except for the stonework around the base of it as you get closer. But what you see around the base of it, for little bits, what it looks like is like offerings. You see little pieces of what looks like fisherman's twine, little bits of net, a broken fishing rod, all little offerings kind of like at the base of the shrine. And as you get closer to the lantern eel, you can see what looks like this boat cabin that kind of overlooks the lake and has one of the docks walking into it. And from inside, from where you are now, you can kind of see inside. There are a few different people in there, and they're attending to nets and gear and anchors, and this looks like a storage area for most of the boats that are around. And, as you get closer to the lantern eel, you can see there's a few people on the docks around here, and as you walk by, you pick up a bit of murmuring. One of them shouts, "That's capital business," one of the fishermen says as he mutters, and another turns and doesn't concern the lake, as another one says that. And right now, from where you are, you can kind of see through the roof, the treetops. You can, the little opening, you can see through the treetops. And one of the things you do notice is Vigil's End is still docked over Duskwatch. It's been there for about a week now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Bird, when you left the capital, the last few days before you left the capital, there was quite a bit of like commotion and ruckus going on. And from your hearings and dealings in the capital, you did pick up on people being chased out of town, specifically one of the ones that you were looking for. And one of the like the one that you're looking for was chased out of town, the one that you had a vague description of. And then from all your dealings and you're walking around, that's you heard that they came to Mirren, and that's what brought you to the cabin. Syl, you as well are here obviously because of the same thing. You look for a little group of people. But as you get closer to the eel, you can hear more and more murmurings, and then you hear this older gentleman. Just kind of look over at both of you. You here for the market? It passed.
Yeah, it
we
looks
just
like
missed
that.
it.
Yeah. There won't be another one for another 2 days. Every 3 days, and thank goodness, because that market brings some unsavories.
Bring some unsavories. Well, I can see how that be. This seems like a more of a close-knit community.
As he kind of like looks you up and down. Yes, unsavories. So what brings
Well, I
you
won't
Mirren?
take offense to that. Just traveling through. I'm looking for somebody. He's looking for somebody. So we're looking for somebody.
Well,
In the distance, you hear love.
isn't everyone kind of looking for someone? Isn't that how it goes?
I mean,
That's
in the
true.
grand scheme of things, yeah, that is pretty much how it goes.
All right, well, if you're looking for
So
someone,
I guess it's easier to.
go ahead.
I was going to say it's probably easier to find someone out here. It does seem like there's a short list to go through.
Well, not when the market's open. It's quite busy, quite packed. People come from all over for our oils, our fish oils, our reed, wake, our healing herbs, I guess you could say. It's all a bunch of hooey to me, though, anyways. But they buy it, so keeps us employed. Idiots.
That's all that matters.
But if you're looking for someone,
Speaking of keeping you,
go ahead.
Speaking of keeping you employed, could I have an ale?
An ale. That's yeah. I was just about to say, if you're looking for someone, the Lantern Eel will probably be the place you need to go, because that's normally where you outsiders visit.
That does seem like a popular place to be. Well, I thank you for your words, and we will make our way.
All right. Well, just be kind to the others, and watch your step, and be sure not to go out on the lake after dusk.
Is there a specific reason, safety-wise?
I've said too much. As he just kind of
Oh, no
fizzles
worries.
back and
I
kind
can't
of like
swim. I don't plan on going out there.
shuffles his way down the dock.
Yeah, fun fact, I haven't seen
thank
this
you.
much water one place before. So, let's go over to that inn and not be near this giant body of water.
I mean, it's not like it's going to reach out and grab you. I think as long as you don't step into it, you're fine.
I don't know, I've heard some tales, but then again, I've heard a lot of tall tales too.
There's definitely plenty of both truth and truth-bending tales. People like to exaggerate, for sure.
Well, I won't have to exaggerate if we have to tell the story of the murder turkeys, that's for sure.
No, yeah, they were like 10 feet tall and there was like 6 of them, right?
Yeah, they just were tearing that house down.
Yeah, we actually saved the house. I mean,
Oh,
they should
hell,
give
I
us
reckon we
medals.
saved the whole town. Those things got here. It'd been rough.
You're right.
As you
I'll
as you
start
guys
prepping the song.
step through the door, you notice that the tavern is it's fairly alive. There's quite a few people sitting around tables and drinking. It's got an old rustic feel to it. It's got some nice wooden beams going across. Similar build to the cabin that you were in, just larger on the scale. You can see the hearth at the back there, and everyone kind of stops for a moment and looks in your direction.
Gonna tilt my head at them and make my way to the bar.
They all kind of take you in for a moment and then just go back to their merry way. As you approach the bar, you see a older woman behind. She's lean, weathered, and but steady-handed. As she looks you over and goes, "Well, what brings you?"
Ale.
Hopefully looking for a good drink, yeah.
"Oh, we got plenty of that. Well, welcome to the Lantern Deal. If you'd like to go, just head on over there and take a seat, either at a table or at the end of the bar. I'll bring you over some nice ale, I guess it is."
I go over to a nice well-lit table, and I sit down and I get out a few little bits and bobs from my leather working tools and start working on a little thing.
Okay.
Guess we'll be over there. You guys have anything to eat as well?
Oh, sure. We'll send someone over in a moment, okay?
Perfect. Appreciate it. And I'll head over with Bird.
All right. That's where we're going to take a break for a minute, and we're going to bring in the other players. Okay. Everybody, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
The chaos is about.
Excellent sauce. Excellent saucery. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do you get when you take a chef skills with a sorcerer? Excellent saucery. Oh man, that's good, bro. That's fucking good. Man, that's so good. I gotta say, that's so good. So you love D&D, but unfortunately life has gotten way too busy for you to sit down at the same time with the same group of people playing the same campaign to eventually beat the big bad guy. Do I have a solution for you? I have a buddy. He has a Discord. He has this massive open world meta campaign going on filled with one-shots. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. 3-hour adventures that you can complete whenever you have time to. It's absolutely amazing. You create one character. That character keeps evolving until potentially you become a hero, or you die. Then you just start a new character. It's a great time, guys. So if you're interested in doing this, go ahead and hit that link down below. It'll take you to the Cult of the Weird, where my buddy Goatman is the GM. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a lot of fun. It really is. And we're looking for players. So, you want to come play? I'm sorry. I didn't hit record. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I
Oh my
can do it.
God.
Wow.
I'm gonna comment on the TikTok being like,
How many times
this
did you
was
take to
perfect.
record this?
We did this perfectly on our first take.
Of course.
All right,
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. D&D attributes explained using the tomato analogy. Okay, strength. Strength is how far you can throw a tomato. Dexterity is how accurate you can throw a tomato. I could hit NMADS in the face with good dexterity. Constitution, NMADS could survive eating a moldy tomato. Intelligence, NMADS would know that tomato is a fruit. Using wisdom, though, NMADS would understand that tomatoes probably don't go too well in fruit salad. Having high charisma, though, NMADS could sell us a tomato fruit salad for sure.
D&D attributes using tomatoes.
There we go. There we
Tomatoes.
go. Using the tomato. I love it. I love it. Oh man, it only took 4 tries.
I know, right?
No way that that worked. There's no way that worked. Like that leap? No way. This owlbear was literally like, I believe I can fly. All right, we're back in here. We have all of us there. Now I gotta move some words and some names and make that stuff happen. Why does it do that? Why is it doing that? Oh, so annoying. Okay, now I gotta do some shifting. Give me a second here. I hate this.
Oh, sorry. I just got back onto roll 20, so it might have moved my. No, my thing's still back where it is.
No, it's still there. It's just now we gotta just figure out how to get these things properly and in place properly, so I can make sure everything's going smooth. There we go. Now I gotta
Plug my phone in. It's getting low.
Make the names a little smaller, if I could, or something. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We'll put it up there in the corner. Okay, now we gotta expose. That's not true. Not expose. No exposing. We gotta bring back the Chris and the Gita, so I can bring their names in here. There we go. There's Chris, and there's Gita. There we go. I try to pick these colors and they just don't work that well. I'm so frustrated with it right now. I'll figure it out at one point. Okay, so those are all there. We're gonna go ahead and get slideshow dealt with a little bit. We'll put you up here like that. There we go, and we got all that. I'll have to adjust for later, but that's okay. We'll figure it out on the fly, well, like we always do. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we now have all 4 of them in here, and we're gonna have some fun with this because Chris and Gita, you guys have walked into this tavern. You met Tamsin already, and as you were looking around, the one thing that you pick up after taking a gander real quick at most of the common folk is you see these 2 suspicious looking individuals sitting at a corner table at the end of the bar. It's somewhat well lit. Can I get both Bird and Syl to describe your characters, please, and what they see sitting at the bar? Not the bar, at the table.
You can go first, Syl.
Oh, okay. You guys see a purple tiefling, in about mid-20s, with purple hair, black horns, and these light green piercing eyes. She's currently sitting back in her chair with a lute, and she's just kind of fixing some strings, looking at it, inspecting, not really paying too much attention around.
And then you'll see a human man in his mid-40s with a 5 o'clock shadow. He's got amber eyes and what once was really chocolatey brown hair and now has some little bits of salt in it as it's starting to gray a little. He's in some just sort of roughshod, kind of raggedy clothes and leather armor, and he's working on a little piece of leather, and he's intermittently taking some tools out, putting some away, just doing little things. Still, those murder turkeys were crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me. There was like 15 of them.
Here, I got this for you. And I pass over to her a round bit of leather that has a little stapled, or not a stapled, but a little stamped cat in it on one side. And on the other side, it has a angry-looking turkey. And it's got a little hole in it for you to put it on a necklace or some other strip of leather.
That is so clever. I never really was able to work with leather much. I don't have the patience for it, I don't think.
Yeah, my dad taught me before he passed.
Gita,
awesome.
these two stick out like a sore thumb. Not only do they look like that, but they have the guy looks like he's still a little bit wet, as if he's been playing in the water. And there's what looks like red residue kind of on their arms, and in a way like they haven't been cleaned up. Unlike most of the fishermen and the people inside this tavern right now, they do not look like they belong in this area. You're the first one to notice this.
Okay.
Still, you got a little murder turkey on your. And I just reach over and I pluck a feather off her arm.
Oh, thanks. It's gonna take me a minute to clean up all of this.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
And I like won't look specifically in their direction. I'll like nod a little bit to the corner. It's like, you see those two?
Yeah.
He looks
Look.
over. I'm tilting the mug up. Just whoop, 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 whoop.
They look like a mess right now.
They don't look like they belong here.
No.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. What do you think? Gonna sit with them?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe get away from
Yeah,
the
I don't think the fishermen are
Keep
really on my
our
side right
keep
now.
here. Yeah. Weird how the lady thinks we're together even though we're not. We're friends.
That was
Like
a little
that.
weird. Yeah. No,
That was weird, yeah.
no, we're just friends.
Yeah, totally. We didn't sing or anything, so no.
Oh yeah. Well,
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should get. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you approach?
Awkwardly have that moment. Yeah.
Okay. As you do, Gita, would you please describe what they see walking towards them right now?
All right. You'll see a Goliath, female Goliath, 6'3". I've got purplish skin with darker gray markings along my arms and side of my face. Got white dreadlocks tied into a tight braid on top of my head, and wearing piecemeal armor, not a whole lot of heavy armor. I've got a great axe strapped to my back, couple hand axes along my waist, and yeah, pretty well rested, pretty confident and at ease.
Man, you're tall.
And then Chris, you step out from behind Gita. What do they see?
Let's see a humanoid about 6 feet tall, wearing some black monk clothing. You got a little bit of flower tattoos on the left arm, got the bracers. Kind of walking a little oddly with adjusting to my boots. Adjusting to the new style of them. Got a little bit of a quarterstaff on the back. Got long, luscious black hair.
I just whip out a rag and start cleaning off some blood off of my arms. Like, well, how can we help you?
Bird, one of the first things that you something clicks. You recognize Gita. You recognize who she is in passings and dealings in Dustwatch, because of you and just who you are and everything like that. Gita was tied to a syndicate in Slag's Deep and Water's Rest. Remind us what that syndicate was again. Ran by a guy named Nash. Who,
Archie Nash.
Yeah, Archie Nash. She, you know of her. You don't know her, but you know of her as her characteristics stick out that she was an enforcer for this person.
The syndicate was called the Crying Vipers.
The Crying Vipers, which was a gang syndicate that kind of ran in Slag's Deep mostly, dealing with like debts and such. Loan sharks, if you would. Mostly. But the other one that sticks out to you is Chris. Chris, this man that steps up from behind Gita has a lot of the same descriptions that of the person that you felt like you were led here to find.
That I was led here to find?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit that you heard of, like the descriptions that you heard of. Syl, you also recognize when you were sent to this area. I think I'm getting this backwards, aren't I? I messed this up, didn't I?
You know, ma'am, I recognize you, and I'm saying I already paid off Slippery Sleeve all that I owed him, so I'm not who you're looking for.
So who are you?
Oh, well, yeah, that'd be it. My name is Bird. I do know you by reputation. I frequent the slums and stuff back at Duskwatch. Part of the fur traders, you know, just we're not competing, we're just acquainted in some different ways.
I'll grab a chair, flip it around, and sit on it against it. I don't run with Archie anymore, and matter of fact, Archie doesn't run anything anymore, so you don't need to worry about that from me.
Oh, okay. That's great.
I'll grab a chair too. Just sit normal. Don't be cool as Gata and flip it. I'll just sit normal. Don't have that swagger yet.
Now, still, I don't remember her name, but you don't want to mess with this woman. She will. Yeah, I've heard a few things, but not much.
Oh,
I mean, just size-wise, it would be not so smart for me to mess with her.
Yeah, she's.
I think her biceps bigger than my head.
I think she could probably just take one of those murder turkeys by the neck and just snap.
I don't know. I think they'd give her a run for her money.
A murder turkey?
Murder.
Yeah, we just had a run-in with some murder turkeys. Or what's their actual name called?
Razor Stock something.
Razor
Stalker?
That name clicks instantly for you and Chris. As you give me a history check to see how much you remember.
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean,
you just remember a lot of it.
14.
Okay, 19. You remember the house in Slag's Deep that you were in, and the markings and that familiar sound that you heard. Just that runs down your spine as she says, Razor Stalker.
Yeah, you can tell by the state of us that we had a run-in with those critters earlier. So that's what we've been talking about. And, you know, I made a little commemorative doodad with a little murder turkey on it.
See.
Nice.
Yeah, they almost got us for a minute. It's kind of touch and go.
We ourselves had a bit of a run-in with a couple of those things.
Yeah. It's not fun.
No. Wasn't nearly as fun as what happened afterwards, but
Oh, don't remind me.
I'm sorry, your name was Bird and you are?
Sylvana.
Savannah?
Silvana.
I'm Gita, and this is Chris.
Gita, Chris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Pleasure.
So, what brings you to the wood, the lake?
Looking for information.
DM, with what I know about Gita, would I know if she knows Thieves' Cant?
You're not that close.
Okay, probably not then.
No, you wouldn't know if she would know what you were like. You could try, but you wouldn't know 100%.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try. I just look at her for a moment and was like, to myself internally, I'm like, yeah, she's mostly the muscle. Yeah, she probably wouldn't know that. Anyways.
To yourself, you said it very like to yourself in your mind.
Internal dialogue.
Internal dialogue. Okay, good. Good.
Flavor.
In case there's any detect thoughts wandering about anywhere.
You just see Gita reach across table.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Gosh.
what now?
Just glare.
Why are you looking at me like that?
All right. Yeah. So, go ahead. Yeah, you guys are having your chat.
So Gita, what brings you out here? I've got an idea what we're out here for, but what brings you out of Duskwatch?
Look sideways to Chris. I haven't been in Duskwatch for well over a year now. Me and Archie parted ways. So, I was living in the outskirts of the wood for the past while, and went back into Duskwatch and met Chris, and now I'm here. Yeah.
We have a fun time traveling through the town together a little bit. Been fun. In a way.
I kind of like lean in. It's like, well, it sounds like you've been in and out. You wouldn't happen to have encountered any of the rebels, have you? Just in a low, hushed tone.
It's an interesting question. We may have encountered one or two.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple dead
Personally,
ones.
I haven't.
And a couple
dead
live ones.
Personally, I haven't had any encounters myself with the rebels, but I do think there are a few of them that might know a few things I'm trying to figure out.
What you trying to figure out? Maybe we could help you.
There is a mystery about a murder.
I see.
Oh, so you'll tell them, but not me after we fought murder chickens?
Well, Sil, you just give me a moment. Obviously, we're both looking for rebels, and you don't know nothing about the rebels. So
Well,
I
don't go
figured.
airing my laundry out. Whoa, wait a minute.
Well, sorry. That my mistake. My mistake.
You gotta drink slower there.
Okay, yeah.
I
just set
went
my
to your
beer
head.
down.
What kind of murder? Who got murdered? No, kind of
Well, I
wave at
say
more
murdered. There was a person important to me that got executed for certain crimes that came out of the left field, if you'd say. I'm trying to figure out where that left field ended.
Why was this person murdered?
Well, I said murdered, but they were executed for convoluting with rebels. But that person wasn't someone I'd associate with rebels in any sense or fashion. So I'm trying to figure out what happened.
See.
Whether it was really rebels or if it was maybe some other corruption.
What was this person's name?
This person's name was Sunza.
It's at this moment, a shorter man walks up to the table. He's got a dirty white apron on, half wrapped around his waist, a black shirt. As he walks up, and he's got an arm just kind of full of plates as he comes in and starts setting them down in front of you all. And he just looks over at Geeta and goes, oh, you're a big one. One or two. As he kind of like holds a plate in front of you. Oh, and then puts another one down. He's like, okay, I'll be right back. You're all very odd, by the way, and we can all hear you. Yes, and he turns around and just kind of walks back to the bar to go get another plate of food. As at this point, you guys kind of look around and you see multiple of the tables just kind of like very intrigued in what you are kind of talking about right now, because it's not a very big establishment and you guys are kind of not being too quiet about it, even though there is chit chats happening around all over the tables. They're not quite as loud as you guys are being right now. Specifically you, Bird.
Well, so clarification. I was trying to be quiet.
Oh.
Me, James, am not very quiet.
Oh, okay. I must not have heard that part then. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Clarification, I'm a loud person.
Okay. I must not have heard the part you were trying to. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, that's on me.
Yeah, that was towards the beginning. When we get lost in the sauce, conversation.
No, hey,
happens.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I try to play off the emotions. I must not have. I knew you said inner dialogue was something, but I didn't realize you were trying to be quiet about it while you were at the table.
Are they still looking?
You're getting a couple of glances your way, as more so to be about interest in what you're doing in town than anything else. Then yes, you still have the interaction with the server. He's gone and he's going to be coming back sometime soon with another plate of food for Geeta, as he's placed food down in front of everybody else as well already. But you do catch a few glances looking over at you, more so for intrigue than anything else, wondering what a mixed match of individuals are doing here, when most of this town is made up of humans, some elves, there's like dwarves, maybe, halflings. There's not much. Specifically, Geeta and Syl stick out the most for this area.
Sensing the eyes on the room, I'm gonna turn to Syl and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Syl, do you feel like doing a little performance?"
I was just thinking that maybe we can earn a free meal or a free night.
I'm looking at
here,
Chris, like, what the heck?
Yeah.
We might do that a
happens.
little later, but I think I'm going to do a small performance for myself real quick. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to go over to the bartender and I'm going to be like, how much would it be to get everyone a round of drinks? I mean, everyone.
As you walk up to the bar, you see Tamsin behind wiping out another mug again. She's been standing there the whole time, kind of half cocked behind the bar, kind of paying attention to your guys as a group because of the odd mixture. And just kind of as you walk up, she looks over and goes, around for everyone?
For
the
everyone,
whole
yes.
bar?
The whole kit and caboodle.
Well, it's, as you see, she starts to do math on her fingers, and she's like kind of like counting again. And she's like, can I tell you later?
As long as it doesn't go over like 2 or 3 gold, yeah.
Deal.
Okay. I turn around and I take my drum off of my hip and I give it a little beat. Bump, ba bump, ba bump. Attention, people of the establishment. Here, the lantern heels. Bump, ba bump. For the merry citizens of Marin, I give you a round of drinks. Just pretend I'm not here. I know that might be hard for some. I am quite the figure. And then just bum, ba dump, ba dump, ba dump, ba dump. And just kind of like try to like, and cheers, and hold up a drink and, you know, try to goodwill to people at the bar.
As you do that, everyone in the establishment is quite elated at the fact that you're offering them free drinks, and that they are going to be able to drink for a bit more of the night on another person's pocket.
And I slap 3 gold down to the bartender and be like, keep the change.
One guy at the back, Sil, you recognize this person as Harlwick, the one that you met inside Marin, who directed you towards the cabin. Kind of leans back in his chair, looks up, raises his hand, and goes, "Well, thanks for the drink, but you're kind of hard not to pay attention to, since you're not from here. So, again, thank you, but yeah." As he looks towards you, Sil, and goes, "How was the cabin?"
A little worse for wear, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll get up and walk over towards him.
Oh,
And I also walk towards him, and he can very clearly see that I've been bitten upon a little bit.
Oh. So, was it eventful? Did
That's
you find
quite
what you were
cabin.
looking for?
Didn't quite find what we were looking for. Definitely found some stuff we weren't looking for, but we took care of them.
Took care of him? What do you mean?
Just some nasty critters that snuck into the cabin.
It seemed like someone had been hanging around, but, you know, critters tend to drive people away.
Well, yeah. Usually. Anyways, if you found what you were looking for, that's good. One piece of advice, don't go out onto the lake after dusk.
You know, I've heard that already. Can
Yeah.
you give me a reason why?
Oh, it's just, odd things happen. That's all. And with you being so new to town and all, we really don't want the capital here investigating the disappearance of another townie, if you would, or capital E. What would you call yourselves? Capital E? Something E? Not from here E? I don't know. Just don't do it.
Freelancery.
Free? Yeah, sure. Who's
I
your
just
friends?
call us folk.
As he like looks past you and he looks at Gita and Kristen. Who's your friends?
I think friends is a strong term. Literally just met them same time I'm sure you guys saw them.
Well, you're sitting there, you're eating food with them, and you're having a drink. I would classify that as a friend.
I'm overly friendly. I'm overly friendly to everybody, so that can be seen.
I get
And I
that
just,
from
like,
you. For sure.
I lean on the table and be like, "Well, thank you very much for all of your advice, and I hope you have a good night." And as I pull my hand off the table, there's 5 copper left on the table, and I walk back to our table.
He looks down at it.
I'll whisper to Chris, I'm like, that guy is just leaking gold and coins.
Tamsin, put him on my tab for the night. As he gets up and he walks from the table, as the posture that he had to begin with was, thank you for buying a round of drinks. We all do appreciate it. But then leaving the copper on the table was taken as a sign of disrespect.
Oh,
And he stands up and he begins to walk out of the bar. And the way he says it to Tamsin. Go ahead.
As he's walking out, I'm going to grab his hand. I'm going to go, pardon my friend. He doesn't quite know what that necessarily means. Thank you for your information, though. It was very helpful. And I'm going to slip him a silver in the handshake. I'm going to try to slide a hand.
Okay.
We're going to try.
Go ahead. Give me a sleight of hand.
I have this feeling it's not going to work.
I have a feeling that I'm going to wish I had my bardic. Okay. Yeah. No, that'll. That's +6, so that'll do it.
All right. He looks at you. And you slip the silver into the palm of his hand as he's shaking your hand. And he just looks at you. He's, You Townsies will never learn, I guess. As he walks past, he's like, you have a good night. Enjoy your rest. As he gets to the bar, he places the silver on the bar. He looks at Tamsin one last time and says, make sure they're covered for the night. And he walks out the door.
And I walk up to, oh man, I forgot her name already. And Chris.
Gita.
Gita and Chris. And I'm like, man, that guy is kind of a rabbit. Or feels like this kind of person that would rat you out in a heartbeat.
You walked back up to Gita and said that?
Yeah. Quietly, where not everyone in the bar hears it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up to them and you say that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Quietly respond back. Yeah. He definitely gave off a weird vibe in a way.
Who exactly was he?
Okay, so you both said that, and as the waiter again, the server gets back to the table, and here's you, Gita, go, who exactly was he? Right? And he just goes, oh, you mean Harl? Yeah. He only owns 3 of the biggest fishing trolleys on the lake. And most of Mirren. So.
And therefore, most of the people.
Yeah. But
So
he's a very nice guy. He's super nice. He gave me the job here, and I'm appreciative. I tried on his boat, and I could never get the whole deal of the nets. I always got tangled up in them.
I give him a light slap on the back. It's like, that I can understand that. I don't very much fathom liking being near all that water myself.
Oh, well, what brings you to Mirren? It couldn't have been the market, because the market doesn't open for another 2 days. So that's not it.
I was just following a dumb lead. It's just leading me out to nowhere. Not that Mirren is nowhere.
Oh no, it's okay. Just if you plan on staying the night, don't go out in the water after dusk.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Alrighty.
if we do go out in the water after dusk, what exactly happens now? Like, grab the full plate and exchange it for the empty, and start eating the new plate.
Well, we don't talk about it much. As he kind of leans in, there's something out there. He's known as the Reedbound, the Reedbound Watcher, and if you trespass after dusk, he he pulls you under.
That sounds terrifying because I can't swim.
Harl says he
So-
guards the thing in the lake or whatever it is. Something out there. That's what he says.
Ooh.
Anyways.
Interesting. Is there
Very interesting.
any particular place that we definitely shouldn't go, or is it just the whole lake that people are very wary of?
Well, there's so the Reed Wake docks, for the most part, they're pretty simple. You can go out on most of them, night or day, as long as you're not in the water. You should be fine. But there is one dock, the 13th Pier. It's not safe. You can't rope any boats to it. The morning comes and it's just cut free, and they're just floating in the lake. It's very odd, and the ropes aren't like frayed. They're like cut clean. We don't know what it is. They say it's the rebound.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Very curious. What was your name, friend?
Oh, I'm Mackie.
Mackie. Thank you.
Well,
if you ever
Mackie.
need anything, feel free to ask.
Oh,
Yes, thank you for your ominous wisdom.
are you? Are you here for an adventure?
Of a sort.
Yeah, you'd say so, yeah.
That would be so much fun.
When you're my age, Mackie, everything's an adventure.
He looks at you. How old are you?
Well, old enough to be someone's grandpa at this point.
That's a weird thing to say. But okay. Anyways, don't go out onto the lake after dusk. If you go out during the day. And if you want to know more about the rebound, just go check out the Stillward Shrine. It's the shrine at the lake. Okay.
Thank you,
Awesome. Oh, also, can you bring us some salt, our salt shakers out?
I'll like look at the salt, like that thing was full when I sat down.
And that's
Is it even possible
That's not
to be
salt.
a grandpa at your age?
It's not salt. What is it then?
it's baking soda.
But you never heard of people having young love before?
Nope, I never heard of anything like that.
All right. Well.
Chris.
Well, I'm in my mid-40s, and if someone's 18, and then they raise kids to their 18, and they have kids, then yeah.
Still,
I
are you
don't have any
still
grandchildren.
away? Okay.
What kind of world are you living
Still, where
in?
are you? This is getting awkward over here. I need some distraction. I just kind of walk away to find Syl.
I stayed back at the other table.
Tamsin has come out from behind the bar still, and she's walked up to you. She swiped the piece of silver as she took a seat at the table that you're still at. Are you sitting down there, or are you just kind of standing by it?
Yeah, I'm sitting down at the table
Okay.
that Hulwick was at.
She sits down and goes, just so you're aware, Harl appreciates thanks than anything else. There's gratitude and appreciation for one's duties. As she places the silver back on the table. Most of us around here are simple. But we're proud. We work hard. We don't expect favors. I understand you're from a larger city, and we get that. That is things that how you make the wheels turn, if you would say it that way. How you grease the
fair.
palms. Here you don't have to do that. You just gotta ask questions. Be respectful.
It's just a bit of cultural misunderstanding. It's how we take care of each other back in the city.
So, what are you doing in Mirren? What can we assist with? Because you're obviously here not for the market.
Definitely not for the market. I'm looking for a group of individuals that were supposedly camping out at that old abandoned shack about 30 minutes down the road. But it looks like I got here too late.
No one's been there in a very long time.
Someone was there.
And recently.
There's fresh markings. As well as 2 beasts that we took care of.
Seems the beast drove them off, whoever they were.
Interesting. Very.
I mean, Hallwick seemed to know something about it. He's the one that pointed me up there when I first got here. Hence the silver. I was just trying to repay hard work.
I was just paying for information. I'm just used to things like that.
And you too. As at this time when the night is kind of like dwindling down. This was like a dinner rush, if you would. People were there to eat, drink, and they're kind of heading out. And the bars and the taverns slowly kind of emptying, if you will. After Harl left, you notice that a few more people kind of got up and made their way out. As Tamsin leans back in her chair, looks over at Gita and Chris.
We're on a bit of an adventure of our own in a way.
Yeah. So, did Morga send you?
Sorry, who?
Morga. How do you know Morga?
I guess you could consider her an acquaintance. Bird, you know Morga as the owner of... Why can't I remember the name of that?
The Smolder Flagon?
The Smolder Flagon, a lodgings in Slag's Deep that is sympathetic to rebellious natures. That name, like she's known for that, as her lodgings down there. Yeah, we're acquaintances, and she sent word about we received it what 6 days ago.
6 days.
Yeah. About you two coming to town.
6 days, really.
On your way for
Really?
an adventure.
We only left yesterday.
Yeah, felt like yesterday we left.
Well, did you dilly-dolly? Take your time?
No, we just traveled and
We
took
must.
some rest.
Duskwash is only a half days from here, so
Something. I must have gotten the dates wrong.
And
But if Morga sent word, then you know why we're here.
I do. As she turns and looks at you, Syl. I believe those individuals you're looking for, you've met. As the last of the patrons kind of file out, you see Mackie kind of come out from the kitchen, head towards the door and lock it. I believe you're all going to be able to assist each other in some way or another as Tamsin continues. You're here for something very specific, Gita and Chris.
Say so, yeah.
And Syl and Bird, who I know by reputation alone. And you've lived up to it, let's be honest. Charismatic as a fool. But this is bigger than what you have fallen into. Just so you're aware. Things are moving quickly. And I believe you're here to find the temple in the lake.
Just to clear one thing up, we're all working with the Verdant Reclaim.
Well, I know you, Gita, and Chris have been sent here with that. And from what Harlan said about you, Syl, you seem to be looking for a couple of individuals. And why would you be looking for a couple of individuals dealing with the rebels, with the Verdant Reclaim? Unless you're hunting them. Are you hunting them, Syl?
No, not hunting.
Interesting.
Insight that. See if she's being truthful on it.
Sure.
That's
Also?
320.
Hold on. Yeah, you don't know anything. You don't notice.
As far as you glean, it was it was honesty. You don't pick up anything.
Okay, then I'll...
So
Now,
if
Hunting
you're
is a strong way of saying it. It implies you mean to do someone harm.
not always. Not always. Hunting in our part of the world is a way to just find. Like, if you were hunting treasure, are you trying to do harm to that treasure?
It really depends what the treasure is.
Well, I don't know about you, Gita, but what kind of treasure are you trying to harm? Usually
Exactly.
it
I
pays
feel like my-
very well.
It's not exactly what the treasure is, it's what it can do.
Ooh. Yes. What it can do.
I feel a good treasure can harm my coin purse after a night at the tavern. Myself, sometimes harm is defined in different ways. But in this instance, I don't mean no harm to nobody.
Now,
But before we move on, if you're not looking to hunt us, as you say, then why are you looking for two individuals that apparently seem to match our description?
I'd turn to Syl. I'm looking for one person. I don't know who that person is. So I've been kind of left high and dry at this point. But still,
I
you
see.
said you were on the trail of a group?
Yeah, I don't really have much of a description or anything. I'm mostly just looking for information.
Which is
Information.
about where
What?
I'm at as well.
What
Well,
kind of information there, Sil?
Any and all.
listen, the four of you need to just be honest.
I agree.
This
I mean you no harm.
escapade that you're on is going to be dangerous enough if trust can't be held. So, why don't we start with an olive branch real quick? And Gita and Chris, how about you inform the other two who, from my accounts, being able to deal with a razor stalker would be of some assistance to you. Why don't you let them know exactly why you're here?
Oh, it was plural. There were two of them. Just want to clarify. Clarifications.
I'll lean back and cross my arms. Well, as I said, I left Archie Nash good year or so ago, and I started in with a verdant reclaim. I've been with him for a year, helping run odd jobs, and 4 weeks ago got a letter. I'm gonna go to Duskwatch. When I got to Duskwatch, I met Chris. And we both witnessed the execution of Alien, a rebel leader, so to speak. He had summoned us there, and through various connections, we came to the conclusion that someone had ratted him out. And after investigating different lords, we got to the Spire Quarter, and that's where everything went downhill.
There.
So, go ahead. Decided to play with his life. Gosh.
Yeah. Was it Reginald?
Mm-hmm.
That's his name, right? Reginald?
Yep, Reginald.
Yeah, he got to be a hero in his own way. Going after Urog.
Because Chris has admitted that Reginald was a blacksmith that we met previous, and he decided to show up in a big way.
Bird, you know
Very
Reginald.
dark plans.
You've done dealings with him. He was the blacksmith in the Warder's Rest that services most of people's goods, and also was the fence essentially for Valeth, debtor of sorts in Warder's Rest specifically. And you all know who Urog is. Urog is the commander of the Iron Fist section of the Crimson Vanguard. Basically the foot soldiers. Massive orc that has like a pulsing cannon on his right arm.
Mm-hmm. That thing can do damage.
Mm-hmm.
Old
Indeed.
boom fist.
Now, Gita, they don't need every little detail, more specifically, what Morga sent in the letter. The end. About
Yeah, well, we were getting to that, but Reginald
Mhm.
decided to risk his life, and so we had to drag him back to a safe place, which just so happened to be the Smolder Flagon, which is where Morga is. And that is where she revealed that she has been helping the rebels this whole time. And so she helped Reggie out and showed us a way to get out of the city. And we also met another individual that told us we needed to find treasure of some sort. And our first stop is the lake and the
Mhm.
temple beneath it.
Yeah.
And that's our story. Your turn.
I slam back my beer and set it down aside. So is it still just us four, or is that fifth person still there?
Tamsin is still sitting at the table. Mackie has locked the door and headed back to the kitchen. And then it's just you four inside the lodge right now.
The name I mentioned earlier, Sansa. That was my sister. She had, we had grown up in the slums, and I practically raised her. She had made her way into the guard and was living up into the high life, or so I had thought. And then she was executed as a rebel sympathizer, associator, whichever which way she was accused of. So, whether she actually was involved with rebels, I do not know. I'm trying to get down to whether it was rebels or just corruption. I want to know why.
Oh, I see.
Just an
So,
old man with not much to lose and a bit of pain in my heart. And as I say a bit of pain in my heart, it's like I place my hand over my heart and I pull out like a translucent looking knife. And then I push it back in and it just disappears.
all right then. So you wouldn't consider yourself a rebel sympathizer then, would you?
I'm amiable to many people.
And but no friend of the ring. Yeah?
No, definitely not a fan of the raccoons that run the city.
On that we are agreed.
And yeah, seems like he's his own personal avenger in a way. A man on a mission.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'd do the same thing if that ever happened to my grandparents. Wrongfully done. I'd burn the world down. Bring justice.
Now, so far, I don't see much of a problem with maybe hanging out with y'all since I don't have any other leads. Y'all seem like y'all are looking for the same sort of information. But I will say that I can't swim, so I don't know what we're going to do about this lake situation.
Yeah, we're in the same boat there. You and me, Bird.
I did have that idea though. Remember with the getting big leaves, make some floaties for you. Maybe we could do the same for him. Get something that can help float.
Yeah.
Or you could stay on the boat. I mean,
What happens if they need to go in the water?
well, I
Help
don't
them
think
swim.
floaties would help them go in the water. I think if they can't swim, they would be able to naturally go in the water.
Oh, yeah, going in isn't a problem. It's getting back out that'd be a problem.
And staying above water and breathing.
Hence, boat.
Hence boat.
Hence boat.
Hence boat.
Yeah.
Hence,
I
boat.
love it.
No,
I love it so much. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know, this reminds me. I read a story once where these people were having to sneak into this place, and they had to go through a river. And what they did was they took barrels and they put the barrels over themselves, and they walked along the bottom of the river.
Is that safe?
Except I don't think so, because one of them tripped and they ended up getting washed down river and lost and stuff. It was really bad for that part of the book.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like an interesting story,
I'm not sure we'd be able to find a
Never know.
barrel big enough to fit.
I think
My
as long as
body.
it
And
fits
you wouldn't be
your
able
head.
to you wouldn't really be able to see where you're going either, so I don't see how that would help. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I just remembered that. It was just a funny story.
I see. I see.
Yeah, that does seem kind of problematic.
Yeah. Unless if you have someone that can have really good breath and just take a big deep breath and just guide you down that bottom. You can solve that problem.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I'd be your eyes in the water, yeah. Well, I'll have my staff ready, if anything comes. You can have dinner with the fish if it's a fish.
Dinner with the fish.
I think having dinner with the fishes is a really bad saying normally.
Well, if a fish
think
came in and I'd
he's got a
whack it,
point.
then yeah.
Normally that
You
means you're
know-
down there longer than you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of another story. This had crossed my mind because there are a lot of unsavory stories told in taverns. What if there isn't a creature of the water? What if it's just on? You know, you sort out some rumors to keep people away, but really you're going out and you're moving things you shouldn't be moving.
An interesting
Tamsin
theory.
looks at you. Listen, there's something out there. Just so you're aware. Listen, if you are out on the water after dusk, and everything goes quiet, don't move.
What if you should run?
Oh, that could be one of the worst things
Or
you do.
swim.
So what, you just stand there till morning?
Yes. Because if it goes quiet, it means the watcher is counting. It's
Counting what? Sheep?
waiting. Now, this creature has been on the lake for every generation that I know of before me. It's been said to be a large mass with several arms. They're like jointed backwards. Its hands are webbed for speed through the water. Its skin is, well, they say pale green, but let's be honest. Not many who have come back have been able to tell an accurate story. The lantern light keeps it away.
Wow.
A bit. And for some reason, it loves that 13th pier. Anytime we've marred a boat there, next morning it's gone. And around those wooden anchors from where the rope was not frayed but sheared off. There's like a deep gouge in it. They say it doesn't speak, but you can hear what sounds like muffled bells under the water. It's like a deep rhythmic pressure in your chest. Have you ever tried to take a breath underwater? It feels like that.
I can't say I have.
Uh-huh.
The world goes quiet. Animals cease to make noise. The water ceases to lap the edge, the shore. The reeds stop moving. The air dies. Just remember, if the water is calm and still, don't move. If there's a wake, you should be okay.
Well, that's all well and good. I think we've gotten away from the topic. I'll point at Syl. You never got to tell your story and extend your olive branch.
I mean, my olive branch doesn't go nearly as deep as everyone else's here. Traveling bard, and I make money not only with bard skills, but sometimes with finding knowledge.
So a
Knowledge
spy?
seems to be money and power. Not necessarily a spy. I only use what I hear here and there.
I have only known Syl a day, and I would trust her. Although I'm a bit of a fool.
You're really selling it there.
We killed turkeys
Yeah.
together.
Murder turkeys. If you just call them turkeys, that seems like we're just out here killing helpless birds.
They were foul to begin with.
Yeah, he's been doing this all day.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I have to put it. Yeah. I mean, I've been got my buddy over here trying to teach me chuggy, and I
Yeah,
don't quite know what that means.
it's well earned lesson of sense of danger. It will come handy one day, Keith. Come handy one day.
So, Chris, you say you could navigate the water?
I could swim in a way, yeah. You can.
Well, I do have a particular skill that would let me communicate with you, even from a distance, even if you were under the water. We could always, I'm not saying to use you as bait, but we could go a little bit of a fishing expedition in the lake.
It won't be the only time I've been bait.
Nope.
Earlier, yeah. Yeah. That was a close call.
Are we thinking at dusk or at a different time of the day?
I would suggest us probably looking at it during the day when it's a little less dangerous, just to get our wits about us.
Our
Yeah, I don't-
bearings, as it were.
I don't want to risk Chris in that way.
That would probably be a smart plan, since as she looks at you, Bard, you've had a few, and I don't think you're going to be able to do as well as you think you will on the water.
Well, I already know I would not do well on the water, but here is a thought. How about we take a night and rest And tomorrow we kind of scope out the lake a little bit, and then when night falls, then we make our real big move of trying to figure things out.
Sounds like a plan to me.
It does.
All right.
For me.
Well, this has been fun. Enjoy us, if you would. We love having visitors to Mirren on off-market days, I guess. But
It's a lovely little town.
Harl did set you up for the night, so whenever you're ready, your lodging is upstairs. Mackie has gone and set it up for you.
Cool.
Now, I would highly suggest you don't go messing around on the lake at night. But as one knows, you put an idea in one's head. Well, people get a little froggy.
Tell them don't, then they'll do it anyway.
Is it
If
just
someone
me or-
says it one time, it's a suggestion. If someone says it 3 times, it's an invitation.
Well, you won't be the first and you won't be the last to go missing on that lake. But I bid you all a good night. As she stands.
Have a good night.
Is it just me, or was it like they were telling us to go out on the lake?
It kind of really did feel like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, 3rd time's an invitation. And
Well,
we
thank
were like
you.
10th or 11th time.
Yeah.
I'm not
the
sure
lost
you
track
should
after
be
the
the
first
one out on the lake. She did have a point in saying you have had quite a few.
Well, yeah, well, just not tonight, obviously.
hmm
Unless you just have to get out there. I'd probably stay in the boat if that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh, we wouldn't be using a boat.
Right.
Little vehicle just be throwing me.
Whereabouts? So, okay. So, from my understanding, let me just do this real quick so we have an idea. Okay. Go here. Oh, hold on. Go back here. Go here.
Well, I still got a bit of magic in me.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So, this is the tavern you're in. Door. Bar. Sorry, this goes back a little bit further. Like that. Hearth.
Zoom out.
Table you guys started at. Table. Table. Table.
Table.
Table.
Another table? Another table.
I would say this right here
Another table.
is where
And
Tamsin is
another
sitting.
room.
Sylph was still there. Where are you, Yida?
Okay, so I think I stayed in my seat.
So you're right here?
Yeah.
And Chris, where are you?
Right next to.
Right there?
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Bird, where are you?
Arm, just friends.
I'd be between Syl and the other person
So you're
at
like
the
right here.
table. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And just lightly drums his fingers on his drum on his side.
Well,
Tamsin stands and begins to walk past you, Bird, as she heads towards the door to the kitchen is like right here, right? And then right here is like door, like steps that go up into the upper level of this house. Okay. So just so your point of frame, Sil, you're right here. Tamsin was right here. Bird was there. This is Gita, and this is Chris. Tamsin gets up and begins to walk in this direction, like this way, towards the stairs. As she bids you all a good night, and simply before she gets to the door, the stairwell, kind of just looks back, and it was all very interesting to meet you. And I hope you best of luck on your endeavor. Just remember, there's more at stake than each of yours individual search. She steps into the stairs and heads up.
I turn to Chris. I go, Chris, is everyone outside of the Capitol so freaking ominous?
Maybe, yeah. Not from the capital area, so my first time seeing them. Really?
It's just at first glance, this town looked very quaint and pleasant. The people are kind of creepy.
Oh, I guess when
And
you're
they just
probably
have
not.
less.
Guess when you're not from here, I guess locals look different than you expect.
People in towns like this just have less to hide.
You'd think
They're
they'd
more
make them more
honest.
fun.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily friendly or not. It's just they're more honest.
Yeah.
Bloodful in a way.
So are we going out in the water? Or are we waiting?
As you ask that,
No, I'm not
Mackie
going out tonight.
Mackie comes down the stairs. All right. So I've set up your rooms. You each have your own. And Gita, ma'am, I believe it is. I made sure to push a trunk to the end of the bed to extend it a little bit further because I don't think you're gonna fit on one of them. You're too big. No offense.
Hated kid. No, don't worry about it.
I pushed it up so you can at least rest your feet somewhere and they won't hang off the bed. Hopefully you guys get a good rest. And just don't listen to the sounds outside. All right.
What?
As-
Mackie, what sounds?
Oh, just don't listen to them. Okay. All right. As he turns and just darts into the
So
kitchen.
ominous.
And it's at
You
this
got a point
moment
there, Bird.
where the lights that shine into the windows have kind of like dulled, and you can see the lanterns lit all around town through the windows and all stuff, and then you just hear this faint bell. Sounds like it's ringing. Rings 3 times, and then just goes quiet. And then from the kitchen you hear Mackie. Like that. And that's where we'll end it tonight.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, well that was fun. Yeah, I had them fight some razor stalkers, and oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, Bird here, James here, friggin' throws daggers and does like 20 plus damage to the first one instantly before anything even happens.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And then Abby puts the other one to sleep as it falls on its face, and it fails a second check. They kill the first one, and then they get up close to the second one where they prepare. And just picture this, okay? You see two people just doing this. Stabbing the living fuck out of this thing while it's sleeping. And they manage to do almost enough damage to kill it in one fucking turn. That's what I had to deal with. As they're stabbing it with daggers.
That's what I had to deal with.
Like this. I'm like, why you guys are torturing my fucking creatures. What the fuck's going on here, man?
Fish kebabbed it.
Oh my
And
goodness,
then,
did they ever.
and then the thing gets up and tries to run, and we both just reach out with the dagger and just pull it back in.
And then Robin in chat there goes, are they edible? I'm like, oh my
I had
goodness.
that thought.
Oh my goodness.
Do
I'm
they
like,
taste like chicken?
do they taste like chicken? I'm like, what is going on right now? I'm like, how do I comprehend this at all? Like, what is and then yeah, so that's how that went down.
Yeah, the sleep spell was awesome.
On point. It
That's
failed by
awesome.
That
one.
saved us.
It failed by
Yeah.
one on the first time. And let's put it this way: when the razor stalker bit Bird for the first time, it did 11 points
Ow.
of damage in one bite.
It hurt.
Oh yeah.
So if they both had actually like landed shots, you might have only met one of them tonight. The other one might have died.
I still got bit twice.
Yeah, you did get bit twice.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Okay,
still-
everybody. Thank you all so
great.
much for hanging out. It was a late one tonight, but it's understandably why it was late, because we had adding players and mixing them together, and I'm not gonna lie, I lost my my plot point for a second, then I went off plot, and that's my bad. But I want to say that we kind of salvaged it a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just a little lost right now. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tired.
Oh, come on. It's not even midnight over there yet.
It is. It's
It
after
is?
midnight. It's,
Oh, it is
it's
midnight.
It's
12:17.
20 after midnight, bruh.
Yeah.
It's 2:17 here.
I know. Rough.
But thank you all
Not
for
my
watching, and we really do appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us and such. This one was a little bit longer than before, but that's because we had a little bit of moving parts. Next one is usually will be the usually 2.5 hours that we are. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and until next time, deuces.
Boy,
Woo.
Matata.
Hakuna Matata. It means goodbye.
it means good.
Dice, shadows deep, dragons soar, secrets keep. Dungeon, dark treasures glow. Through the night, heroes grow. Roll for initiative, heroes' heart so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Fall for initiative. Heroes on the field, definitive. Take a chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Ever initiative, hero's heart so definitive. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Take your chance, make it right in the game of endless night. Every quest, every fight, dreams are born in the light. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call. Legends rise, we won't fall. Through the storm, hear the call.